Dre Day, nigga. AK, nigga. Here we go.
The guy is drunk, but there he goes.
We're through the roof. We are high.
Word.
Hi. Here we go.
Word.
Hey, let me start introducing all the people in the Super Audio House. It's in the place to be. First step in no particular order, just because he's behind me.
He's your friend, he's my friend, he's everybody's friend.
Trey Day all day.
He's your friend, he's my friend, he's everybody's friend.
Did you bring condoms?
He's your friend, he's my friend, he's everybody's friend.
Yo, this is Andrew 38.
He's your friend, he's my friend, he's everybody's friend.
What's up, this is Katchup?
He's your friend, he's my friend, he's everybody's friend.
Hi, this is Sally.
He's your friend, he's my friend, he's everybody's friend.
It's Dr. Scumbag. Super Audio Show.
Yeah, let's do it. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the motherfucking show. Trade it all day in the place to be on a goddamn Saturday. We're doing this shit. At least it's not Sunday, God's day. We're doing it. Yes. Welcome to the motherfucking show. Trade Day with the homie Fonz. Don't call him by his government name. He'll punch you in the face. And we got the homie in the place to be. And we got somebody else who's off camera. Welcome to the show. I think I blew out my lungs. I threw them both. Welcome to the show, everybody. I'm Dre Day all day. Super audio show on a Saturday. We're feeling good. How you guys feeling? Nice?
Feeling great.
Great.
As long as you don't have the jalapeno.
The jalapeno cup over here.
This is how I want to die in someone's garage.
Studio.
I've always wanted to die in someone's like studio, just drinking jalapeno water, and because I'm white, I can't drink jalapenos.
You can't drink jalapenos? What if
I think Taco Bell is too spicy.
Are we gonna call you by your government name today, or are we gonna go? Do you have a nickname? Or
my government name?
Yeah.
My government name's Anthony, and that will be my real name too, and my happy name too. Yeah, I like Anthony. Anthony's fine.
Can we call you Tony?
Yeah, sure. Tony's fine.
How about Twan? Can we call you Twan?
I don't even. Why would you call me Twan? It's
Well,
not even a
because-
mixture of it.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
just sounds like you're.
Because because Anthony becomes Antoine becomes Twan.
Yeah, fool.
In what context does Anthony become Antoine?
Here.
No one's ever been like, it's a great name for Anthony Antoine.
It is a great name.
Great name.
Trust me, your homies will start calling you Twan. Everybody start calling you Twan.
Well, here's a
Twan.
fun fact. I don't have any homies. I
You do have
friends.
Are your home? And then what happened after they start getting a little tipsy? They start calling you Tweezy. I think
Getting really close to like super gay names, like Tweezy's Twink, Antoine is Twink.
Well, for example, let me give you an example, right?
Yes.
My name is Andres, right?
Yes.
Andres becomes Andrew, becomes Andre, becomes Dre.
You just really wanted to call yourself Dre, didn't you?
Dre Day all day. Yeah.
Exactly. There's some circle chart over there where it's just like, if you take this name and if you get down, if you
It's
take
a cultural thing.
if you take Bobby, you can actually take that name all the way to Lady Gaga. somehow.
You know what pisses me off? Yeah, what's up with William? How do you get Bobby from William? That makes no goddamn sense.
Nope.
That's not even close.
Some drunk guy was just beating his kid up, and he's
Yeah.
just like, "Your name's Bobby now, boy."
Yeah, that's a good point. That makes a very good point, man. Well, the homie
That's a terrible
Anthony.
point. That's a terrible point.
If you can't tell the homie Anthony, he's making plenty of jokes because you're a comedian, right? Would you say you're a comedian?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Do you do stand up,
Yes.
improv, and all that good
Yeah,
stuff?
that's my job as I'm a stand-up comedian. Yeah.
Oh shit, that's your full time job.
Well, it's basically it's a part-time job, but I have two jobs. I have a full-time job and this stand-up is my part-time job, but I make money off of it. So.
And what's your part time job? What's your full time job? I mean.
I fix computers in hospitals.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
Damn. So we're gonna.
Yeah.
So that's perfect. We're gonna pick his brain later. We're gonna ask him why the fuck this computer keeps breaking down. But hopefully I can afford him. No, I'm just kidding, man. I would have put you to work.
I'll just drink the
I'll
jalapeno
pay you
water.
water.
I'll just do it for free.
So what happened was Anthony went over there to get some water. He grabbed the cup that goddamn Fix left from his goddamn game. Fix, you're an asshole. and I hope I'm gonna get you later, man. But he thought there was jalapeno in the cup, and now he's wondering if there is.
It says jalapenos
Does,
in
does
it.
it taste Is it spicy? Does it taste a little spicy?
I don't know. Maybe I'll just die, and that's how I'll find out.
Now let me ask you: if I
Like
had
a
jalapeno vodka here,
violent
would you
shit.
take some?
I don't drink. I never drank alcohol.
Oh, you don't drink it at all?
No, never have.
God damn, that's amazing, dude. You're a god. Hey, it's a rarity around these parts to have that.
It was rare around anywhere. I'm like,
In
unless it's either two ways. Either you've never drank, or you drank so much that God hates you, and you just said, "I'm never going to drink alcohol again." Because you wake up one morning and you're just giving some guy a hand job. You're like, "Oh, I should probably stop doing this for fifths of vodka."
So, did you ever drink at any point?
No, never. I've never have.
Yeah, I hate fucking drinking, but I smoke, but I fucking hate drinking.
Oh yeah, I love weed. I love weed.
Oh yeah. Oh okay. My
Smoke
man.
weed every
Yeah,
day.
yeah. See, man, you are Twan. It's Dre and Twan show, man. Fucking what's going on?
There we
Yeah,
go.
it's a Dre and Twan show. We
Well,
got
I just started smoking like 5 or 6 months
That
ago.
doesn't matter.
And eating it too, right?
They don't even.
Oh yeah, I love
You can
eating
eat
that
it and you get high off of that.
shit. Yeah.
I'm jealous. I eat all the edibles in the world. It doesn't hit me at all.
Really?
Yeah. There was one brownie that hit me
Eat
ever.
more?
In my life. I tried. I gotta keep eating, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you shouldn't have to eat that much. You're skinny, so like we have to eat a lot,
Yeah.
What's a lot?
which affects us. But yeah, I just get gummies. Gummy edible is pretty good for me.
Speaking of edibles, we're sponsored. One of our shows, Freestyle Friday, is sponsored by Yoli Edibles. They make delicious chocolate edibles. I'm gonna make sure to get you guys some samples.
Ooh, okay.
I don't know how to get it. Do you ever go to the comedy stop?
Yeah, I go there all the time. Yeah.
Okay, so
Post,
then
yeah.
that's where I get.
Comedy post.history.
Oh, comedy
Yeah.
post. My bad. I'm sorry. I was gonna get to Fonz and talk to me about that right now. But I'll make sure to get you guys some. That's why I'll make sure
Oh, yeah,
where to take
appreciate
some
it.
at. So Fonz, tell us about your show. That's what I want to ask you back before we get to the news.
Well, we got a comedy show that we do once a month in Southgate.
It's called the.
The Comedy Post.
Thank
And
you.
You can find it on Instagram, comedypost.sg. We do shows once a month. We also like doing, like, hooking somebody up that's the thing we're doing now is trying to hook somebody up. We've hooked up federal workers. We worked with
Teachers.
Hiccups the Clown. He works with the homeless.
Why are you laughing? Did you think that he was buying drugs with it too?
No,
Like I was thinking.
God, no. It just I last time Hiccups. I love Hiccups. He was so great,
Okay.
but the way he hosted that show, where he just came up is like one comedian just got off the stage and he literally walked up and he's just like, "That was a great guy." You know, some kids don't make it to their next birthday, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Hey, but he made his point.
He made a point. Yeah, he made a point. Depressed the
'Cause everybody
shit out
was
of
like
me.
all happy. And all of a sudden, like, oh.
Yeah,
It's like, late at night when you're watching an Adult Swim or whatever
Oh, yeah.
programming, and then you see the cancer kids talking about a blanket.
yeah.
I'm just like, it breaks my heart. That's for the animals.
Oh,
That's even
yeah.
worse.
Whatever. It's all the same.
it's all the same. Yeah, cancer kids,
Yeah,
dead
yeah,
kids.
yeah,
Oh, fuck it.
I-
Fuck you, Sarah
They came out the wrong
McLaughlin.
way.
Fuck it, man. Get him out of here, man.
But we do it at the American Legion, and first of all, that's how I met Anthony here. Is that he
Twan.
Twan came down. We didn't pay him.
Yeah.
Because he did it out of the kindness of his heart. Came down
Twan's
to
like,
our
don't put
hood
that out
to
there,
put on
bro.
the show.
Yes, that's
Did
beautiful,
like,
man.
I did like 3 shows.
Dude, he's done 3 and then 2 with the Stoned Everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. Stoned Everywhere is
Dude,
fun.
he's
Stoned,
funny guy.
Stoned Everywhere is really fun.
What's stoned everywhere?
So Stoned Everywhere is I get all my weed food from them, but they make the food with weed in it, and they have
dope.
shows once a month with comedy. And I've done like 2 or 3. I think I've done like 3 of them.
Yeah, something like
And
that.
like the first time I did it, I was a headliner, so I closed out the show, but I ate weed before I went on stage.
Okay.
And it didn't hit me till halfway through my set.
Of
And
course.
I just remember like worrying a bunch of elderly Hispanic ladies because they were just like, "Oh no, mijo, no." I was just like, "You guys like chips?"
It's because everything's infused.
Yeah.
Everything. They think the water, luckily, was the only thing that wasn't infused.
So these old ladies have edibles as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I
everyone
thought,
there
yeah.
was high as shit.
Dude, there was young people, like people you wouldn't think of that would be there.
Oh no, I think
Dude,
of it.
But it was, but I mean, in a house in Norwalk,
Yeah.
next to the Metropolitan State Hospital,
Nice.
right there.
Oh.
And
Did they tell you, like, last time I tried to pick up some weed for them, I went to the wrong house?
Oh, shit.
Oh, fucking.
So tell us about that.
I fucking stupid.
Yeah, is that like delivering a pizza to the wrong
And he's performed there before.
Okay, shut the fuck up. Okay, fuck you. So the houses on each street parallel had the same numbers on them, so I
Yeah.
went down the wrong street prematurely, and I went up to the house, and I knocked on the door, and some older Hispanic lady came out, and I was like,
Don't miss that weedo.
no, I don't speak Spanish. I was like, I'm here for the weed food. And she's like, okay. I'm like, weed food. I tried to pull my Google translate out, and I was like, weedo fudo. And then they texted me like, where are you? I'm like, I'm at your house, and your mother's trying to help me. They're like, no, you fucking idiot.
Look at that. That's like sending a text to the wrong person, bro.
No, this is a lot
They're white
worse.
folks, and then they're ignorant motherfuckers like you.
God damn
no,
it,
yeah.
man. Even Obama's talking shit about you.
Well, fucking. Yeah, it doesn't help that my white southern ass just went up to some random Hispanic lady. So I was like, give me the weed food.
That's probably why she didn't freak out. She's like, ese gringo no.
Yeah.
You do not belong there.
I know what gringo means, okay?
No, I know. But
Means white.
So, are you used to kicking around these parts then? Because you're in Norwalk, you're in Southgate, you're in Bell. What's
I
going
live
on?
in Garden Grove, but yeah. I come out here for shows because, I do it for
Nice.
Fonz a lot.
Oh, respect, bro.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Even though I could be going somewhere else.
And are you originally from California and shit?
No.
Where you
North Carolina.
North Carolina.
Yeah.
Raise up. Do you take your shirt off and spin it like a helicopter?
The fuck? What?
No.
No one's ever done that in the history
I'm
of
saying that's
Yes, they have.
that's how the song goes.
You must have not gone to college.
What song?
North Carolina, come on, raise up, take your shirt off, spin it like a helicopter. That's your man singing it, Petey Pablo singing your jam, your national anthem.
That's not my national anthem.
That's the national anthem. Ask your governor.
Look, if it doesn't have a banjo, it's not his. It's not his thing.
Yeah, if it doesn't have an uncomfortable rate by Burt Reynolds, it's not North Carolina.
Nice.
That's a Deliverance reference.
I know I got it.
You got a purty mouth.
I'm gonna make you squeal like a pig.
Yeah, it was a great happy ending of that movie, except
It
for the
was.
rednecks because they
Yeah.
died. So
Yeah. And you know what? And after I watched that one, I went straight into the crying game, and I had a good night's sleep. All right.
Just had some random hand pushing just stroking your face at night, like, oh, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you real good.
That's sex play right there with him and his chick. That's the way she fucking
Bro.
That's how I.
Bro.
That's how I had,
wheeled, right?
That's how I hit on my
Squealed.
wife. I'm just like, you got purty mouth.
All right, let's get to the news break.
Okay, well, let's try.
This is embarrassing.
The level of stupidity is incredible.
All right.
All I know is what's on the internet.
Here I go.
This is Mike, and I approve this message.
Dre with the tech on deck and the weird from my beer coming out my mouth and into your ear. Let me make it clear, talking about the dopest tech and the dopest gear of the year. And I got my homie Anthony here, also known as Twan. Come on, let's get it on. About to drop the motherfucking bomb. Got funds with the comedy show and about to bust the flow. And I'm gonna pass the mic to my bro.
I'm white, so I can't rap.
And that's a fact. That's a
Yep.
fact.
I make jokes. I don't keep shit in tune, so I just keep going until it's not my turn anymore.
Anymore.
And that comes right out. Awesome.
Yes. That was amazing. Thank you very much. Thank you very
Good
much.
job, Anthony.
Yo, thanks.
Great job, dude. Great job.
The homie Twan.
More
He said
stereotypes. More stereotypes are true.
Now you're earning
Can't
that name
rap.
Twan even more because you said you
Dropping
couldn't,
flows.
but you sure did flow. Yeah.
Dropping flows.
I mean, it wasn't great,
I mean,
but
I
you
dropped-
did it.
And
I mean,
he just
I
rhymed.
drop
He-
bars
he-
every
Fonz
day.
didn't even know he just rhymed. He said,
No, I froze, and you took it.
I drop bars and fire.
But I'm
every day,
saying
so-
Fonz just was your Twan anymore because you said you couldn't flow, and there you go.
Oh God.
There you go, dog. You got street cred now.
I've had street cred for a long time. Okay.
Yeah, in Alabama.
I'm from Baltimore. I lived in Baltimore for 5 years. I got my street cred.
All right, first up is this story right here, which I know you guys are gonna appreciate. We got. You like cereal? I like cereal.
I love
Captain
cereal.
Crunch, all of the good stuff.
Dude,
What about if you had cereal IPA? What's up, my fellas? My fellas.
Well, I don't drink, so I can't really.
Ladies?
There's a laser woman in here, by the way. He's not just talking to some random person.
You wasn't calling me woman.
I mean, was I? Was I?
Yeah, there's actually a woman in the corner.
Hey.
Twan doesn't have anything on this, but El Twani has something. I think that's great.
There you go. That's what we're talking about.
No,
what do you guys think about this?
You should never have a beer that tastes like cereal because it's just disappointment in two different ways.
Well, here's my thing. You know how everybody's always complaining about how it appeals to kids, like with the vapes, because I vape.
Yeah.
And that's one of my things that bugs me. Or even
it is pretty ridiculous that one of them looks like a fucking juice box. Yeah, but anyways,
exactly. One looks like a box of cereal. Like, I mean, but to me,
they don't have
I
to
just
get
don't
kids to
think
do
it
that.
would taste good.
They don't have to get kids to do that anymore. They can just get kids to drink like they did when I was a kid. They just gave us a beer.
They just gave you a beer.
Yeah, my dad just gave me a beer.
That's what kept me away from beer.
And
I threw it up because it was disgusting.
Yeah, it was. That's exactly what happened to me. My dad gave me a beer, and I hated that shit. And
yeah,
no one gave me a beer.
It was PBR, so it's just basically water.
I think I was drinking Bud Light, which is basically piss.
Yeah.
The Saturday morning cartoon beer tastes just like Lucky Charms IPA. I personally wouldn't mind trying it, but as soon as they sold out, a 6-pack was going for like $3,000 on eBay.
No, here's my thing. Like a lot of things that I've seen, like with beer, especially when they say that it's gonna taste like this, it's usually really disappointing. So I'd rather wait till it's like at the 99-cent store and then try it.
Now let me ask you fellas this: would you drink a beer made of a woman's wah?
Her vagina?
Yes.
If it's my girl, maybe. But
no, I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm not. Yeah.
No, I'm okay. I don't need to be disappointed in two different ways. No, I'm okay.
Moving on. Amazon Prime, I love this shit. I'm addicted. I fucking get packages every day. So now they have this thing called Amazon Prime Day, where you could set a specific day, or I think it's a day of the week or maybe a day of the month, but they'll deliver all your packages that you've ordered over that period of time on that day. This helps you out in several reasons, because you could collect a bunch and then you could deliver them all at one time when you're going to be there, instead of over time where they've been getting stolen. And you can also get these add-ons that usually you can't buy because you have to spend a certain amount. You can get them right away.
Yeah, $25 you can do add-ons. Yeah,
my man knows. So
I buy a lot of useless shit.
Yeah, exactly. I buy a lot of useless shit, or I buy multiples of that one thing because I need that one thing, and it's $25.
Ferrero Shares. I do that a lot.
Yes.
I buy multiple boxes of candy and Ferrero Shares.
Yes, Ferrero Shares.
Yeah,
I know exactly what you're talking about. So that's what happens. I end up buying like fucking 6 or 7 boxes of cereal because it's an add-on, and I just need, and it's cheap. What do you guys think about Prime Day?
I think people will. I don't know. I think people enjoy, especially people that get a package every day.
Yeah.
Coming home and being like, "Fuck, something's waiting for me." You know what I mean? I don't know if a lot of people would go for it.
Christ,
people usually want their stuff. Dude, why do you have Prime for 2-day shipping? Right? Yeah. So why would you? This would make you wait. So why even have Prime?
That's why I think it might be a day of the week, maybe.
No, it's to get you to buy more, because you'll do the add-ons, like you said. You'll have to spend a certain amount of money, and you'll have a time where you're not losing packages, which Amazon's losing a lot of money because of that. Yeah. Because they reimburse you for stolen packages, so you're not at fault. So they give you the money back, and they give you a free package. So they're losing twice as much as they got when you bought something. So they give you a refund, and then they give you a free item.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
So it's a way to save money.
But the add-on, it's going to benefit people on the add-on, because now I could just add a stupid little candy bar that was an add-on to my Prime Day.
They're making microtransactions and add up to something big.
But I don't think they're going to require you to do $25 minimum if you do it on Prime Day.
Yeah, maybe.
If it is the way you say it, then it's fuck them. They could fuck their Prime Day. But if it's the way I think it is, where I'm going to be able to get the item regardless of the amount that I spend, as long as I do it on my Prime Day, then that's going to be awesome.
Right.
Well,
yeah.
Denise, what do you think? You have your Prime.
You have Prime?
Yeah.
Okay, and tell us about it.
What do you think about this?
Prime Day.
This is the first time I hear about it.
You know what you do add-ons?
Yeah.
And that's the one thing that bugs me. That's the one thing that bugs me is this fucking add-on shit.
Yeah, but I don't want to wait 5 days for a pencil.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I don't think that this would really take off, because I think people want to get their shit right away.
Anything Amazon does is going to take off.
But isn't that the way brick and mortar is competing with this foods? Now you could order your stuff online and then go pick it up at the store, and they'll bring it out to the curb.
Target and Walmart.
Amazon does the same thing with same day pickup.
And you know what they're doing?
You can do
I,
same day
didn't
pickup, too.
bring the story up, but they are doing is they're gonna make a bigger push to open more stores or more grocery stores, not just Whole Foods, but like mid-level grocery stores and Prime Now spots, so they could deliver products quicker and people could go in and pick them up, and you could buy shit on the shelf. They're gonna open more 4-star stores, which basically they offer you the 4-star shit that they have in their online in this store.
Yeah, I don't shop. I don't shop online much.
I do it all the fucking time, every day.
That's who. She's the one.
I love taking
all
a shit and buying
first.
everything. Just like, oh yeah, fuck yeah, I love it.
Yep.
Yeah, especially Prime. Let me tell you, if you guys are buying shit off Amazon, go to slickdeals.net, and that has all the deals across Amazon all the time. That's how I get all my Bluetooth shit for like $4 bucks.
I used to do one like that. I forgot what it was called.
Fat Wallet got taken down. Damn.
It was the something of the day. I forget what it was called.
Oh, deal of the day.
No, but it had a stupid name. But anyways, it was one of those things that every day I'd get knives and stupid shit. Like just because it was like 70% off, fuck it, I could do that.
Yeah.
And I'd get it, and it'd come and it'd be cheap as fuck, but I'd be like,
Yeah, my wife does that's rebates. It's something like that.
That's
She
another
just-
brand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she like buys something for $80 and gets a rebate for like $50.
Yeah.
And was like, we didn't need this stupid fucking lamp.
So
You
that's
still spent $80 on a fucking lamp. You'll get the $50 back eventually, but you still spent $80 on a fucking lamp we don't need.
Now,
That illuminates a corner of the room.
let me ask you, Twan. If you bought an Xbox 360 and they gave you, like, you bought it for $70 plus taxes, say,
Yeah.
and they gave you a free base $70 for it, would you buy that Xbox even though you don't need that shit?
No. Because they just take up room in my house. I don't
God
fucking need
damn,
it.
you sound like
I would.
You sound like my goddamn wife. It's a free Xbox.
I would, yeah.
Yeah, because, Xbox 360s are really doing well right now.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. It took me like 4 or 5 months to get rid of it, but I finally sold it. But yeah,
You sold your Xbox 360?
Well, yeah, because I got it for free.
Oh, nice.
But I mean, it did take me a while. But she was like, "You see, every time it was there, you see, it's still there. It's still there in the box.
Yeah,
you have
but-
2 of them. You don't need this one, but it was free, man." Anyways, moving
Yeah,
on.
but if someone walks up and says, "Hey, you want this free elephant?" I'm like, "Yeah, I don't have any space."
You
for
wouldn't take a
that."
free elephant,
No,
Twan.
I would've.
I would
If there's a free elephant, you wouldn't take a free elephant.
Yeah, do you know how much you know how
Bro.
to feed? You know how to feed an elephant?
Yeah,
What are you gonna feed an elephant?
peanuts.
Yeah.
Elephants can't eat peanuts. It's bad for their digestion.
Disney would beg to differ.
Okay, Disney will also say that if a fucking fish loses its dad, I gotta go and fucking cross the country to fucking find it.
Bro.
It lies. Okay.
Bro,
And bestiality's cool and fucking Beauty and the Beast. I don't pull that bullshit.
Dumbo is a documentary, bro.
Yes,
Yeah.
of our lives.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Oh, this is what me and Tusk had an argument over. So this is a game that was submitted Rape Day is the name of the game. It was submitted to Valve Steam program to be released on their platform for people to download if they so choose. And it's a game that's choose your own adventures sort, but the game is you're a serial rapist and you gotta rape ladies. What is your thoughts on this?
The great thing about this is
Yeah.
that we're 2 men that should not be having this discussion about rape.
Well, we have one voice over here that would be a
That is not on camera.
But that shit, it's all right. What do you think about
she's
this?
not on the
This is
record.
the stupidest fucking game I've ever heard. Whoever sat down and is like, you know what, we should invest a lot of money in this.
Well, here's my thing. Okay, I don't agree with it either, but,
Nope.
but,
Don't.
but,
No. This is being recorded. Don't.
but.
But it's like Mario. Maybe it's like it's addictive, and maybe try to do it in real life.
Let me ask you guys a controversial question, and I'll ask each of you individually. What's your
Rape is
answer?
bad.
No, absolutely no.
No,
we'll
rape is
all
absolutely-
agree
no,
on rape is
yeah.
bad.
Dude, I almost fucked somebody. Didn't I ever tell you that story about that? I'm not gonna say names.
Anyways,
but yeah.
But let me ask you the controversial question: do you think this game should be on a
No.
platform for somebody to have access to download?
No. This is like Human Centipede. Whoever was the person that was sat down and heard someone pitch it and said, you know what? Yeah, we should definitely make this.
So you wouldn't watch Human Centipede?
I've watched all 3 of them. I've watched them multiple times.
Yeah. Okay, Twan, my man.
And every time I watched them,
I have not watched one.
I didn't
That's
I didn't
cool.
stop watching and be like, God, I'm so thankful that I took 6 hours out of my day to watch all 3 of these movies.
Oh, you watched them in a row?
Yeah, I watched them in a row.
God damn you.
Why? What? I didn't get out. I didn't leave the movie thinking, you know what? I am so happy I did this. I'm so proud of myself for taking the time to watch a man sew people's ass to mouth for 6 hours.
Yeah.
No one's gonna look at this game and be like, you know what? It really makes me think through the mind of a serial rapist.
No, absolutely.
I feel for them now.
The only ass to mouth I want to see is in Pornhub. Fonz, what is your thoughts on this fucking game?
Well, my thing is this.
Yeah, creepy that shit is.
How-
It looks
how-
Lex Luthor's about to fucking.
I play video. I mean, kids play video games that show soldiers killing other people. You know what I mean? There's games that show like Grand Theft Auto, people beating people, killing people, whatever.
Yeah, but it's
if
consensual
I'm not,
beating.
No, I totally get it. But if I'm not, I can't condone this. But at the same time, we live in a country where, you know what I mean? I don't condone it. I wouldn't play it, and I wouldn't want my kids seeing anything about this. But who am I to try to defend one game and then that shows shit like murder and, you know, sometimes there's, you know, when like Grand Theft Auto, there's, you know, you beat up women, you beat up dudes, you blow shit up. So I can't put this down and then play God of War where I'm slashing down, you know, sometimes you got the bad guys, but there's innocent people that you sometimes you hit for those orbs.
Yeah.
And do that,
Yeah, that's right. That makes no sense.
No.
How about you? How about? I'm gonna try to get too
You know
deep.
what I
I'm
mean?
just-
I
yeah.
can't defend it, but I can't, you know.
How about you?
So what's the premise of the game?
It's choose your own adventure, and yeah, you're a serial rapist, and you gotta. I don't know if it's a mind manipulation, but it's some sort of. You have to choose the right
rape
words or lines to get to the.
So you're the rapist?
Yes.
Interesting.
Do you? My question is, I'm not asking if you play. I'm asking you, do you think this game should exist on a platform for people to have access to?
No.
Okay.
No.
What's it? That's where I was
A lot of jumps right now. We went from candy flavored alcohol
Yeah, I know,
to
right?
Amazon Day and like,
To
hey, what do you guys think
rape
about rape games?
But check this out. This is my point. Is that I personally wouldn't play this game at all.
No.
I don't want the game to succeed. I don't want anybody. And then kids. I wasn't even thinking about kids. I was just talking about adults playing it. I think no kid should know about this game at all.
But the thing is,
But
that
the
kids
thing is,
do.
but the thing is like as far as them saying that nobody should have access to this game. That no, I mean, if you want to make this game and put it out for people to play, that's on you. If you want to go through the trouble of getting to it and downloading it or buying it and downloading and playing it, that's on you.
I think there should be a list, though. If you download this game, you should be on the list.
I
your
just-
name should be come up on a list somewhere.
I just see it like this. If you're gonna censor one game, then you should censor all games.
Yes.
That's the way I am.
And that's why.
No.
No,
No,
But then-
I've never been in playing Grand Theft Auto and shot someone in the head and be like, you know what, I could probably do that.
Okay, but there's movies that also show rape. You know what I mean? Like,
So,
that's
the thing
that's
is-
the thing is that
Yeah, but I'm not just like I'm not actively in the mind of a fucking rapist in the movie going like, yeah, you know what, I could do this too. Thanks, movie.
Have you guys ever heard of a game called
you know
Manhunt?
what? You bring up
Yeah,
a good point.
you know, the game called Manhunt. Yeah, you murder people with like plastic bags and shit.
Thank you.
Yeah, but it's two consensual people dying together.
No, no. But that's what I mean. It's like Manhunt was when I played that
It
game.
actually technically is consensual because whoever wins, whoever is the last one to die, gets their freedom. So they're all consensually in that arena. They may be killing each other, but they consensually went in there knowing that they were going to kill each other.
That's true. The first Manhunt, second Manhunt, you
Boom.
went out. You were on the streets
Boom.
killing people,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
And
Well,
that's what-
Postal 1, Postal 2, that was a controversial game.
but what I'm saying is like
You know your games.
no. But what I'm saying is
fucking weirdo.
what I'm saying is like Manhunt was a very disturbing game for me. Even though I love Rockstar and I love that game, it was disturbing because when I played that game, yeah, you get to kill somebody with a plastic bag, and you're killing them. And
Which isn't realistic at all because you'd be like,
I know, right?
I can breathe again.
That's what I always said when we watched like Dexter. Like, why don't you just stick your finger in the bag and make a hole?
because you're not thinking about that.
Yeah, usually when I'm doing it to somebody, they don't really think about it because I'm just on top of them.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, why is he killing me? I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, shut the fuck up, Dad.
Yeah, you're usually you hold them down too. You gotta
Yeah.
hold them down with your legs.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
Most of the time I drug
I'll
them.
take notes next time.
Yeah,
okay.
you choke them with a never mind.
To happier news.
But this game is horrible, and the good
Yeah.
news is Valve's denied the access to this game. They said, "No, we're not gonna put." Even though they
Yeah, I
relaxed
saw
their
that.
rules,
No,
they
and
said,
that's good. And that's good for them.
but
But
I mean,
it's not gonna stop it from coming out. You know
Oh,
what
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I could probably
remember
download that
back
game
in the
today.
day, yeah, stupid ass games that we did.
that's what I said. I remember when internet like was fresh. We used to get I used to play those flash games where you had the chick like on a torture wheel and you like press buttons and you do
Yeah.
different. But that was just for whatever. It was a kid. It wasn't sexual. It was just to see it done.
You know what? Now when you said kids, I was like,
It
I
doesn't.
don't know. That game should not be seen by
It
kids.
doesn't. It
should
doesn't
not-
help that
Hey.
it doesn't help with what's going on like in the media, like Me Too movements
Oh,
right
yeah,
now.
you
That
couldn't do
game
that
should
now.
not have come
Yeah.
out around this time.
But you know what?
This is
It-
90s.
It also comes down a lot to like, especially with kids. Like I watch when my kid plays. Like I'll
Yeah.
sit there and when he's with me, we play together, whatever, and I listen to what he's listening to, whatever. So yeah. But
You
fuck-
guys
nah,
ever-
you know what? Fuck that.
You guys
game.
ever play Leisure Shoot Larry? You're dropping pills in people's
Dude,
drinks.
yeah. Well, why do you think I kept dropping pills? Because that came out right around high school.
Anyway, moving on. So
Yeah, that Leisure Suit layer game. Still, I played that game. And I never went to college, so fuck you.
all right.
It's
like
the name
play
of the game. Leisure Suit Larry goes to college.
That's the one for Xbox, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. There's a.
Never went to college. See, can't emulate a game. Boom.
How about Bully? What if the new Bully 2 they made it like school shooting version? Like
No.
you're just running around
No,
like they mix Grand Theft Auto.
Who the fuck is like, you know what? This is a great idea. Give me like 13 storyboards on this, and we'll start work. Because it takes like 2 years to make a game.
Yeah.
So someone just like every day goes into work, just like, okay, so if I'm just gonna raise his eyebrow when he rapes this
Don't
chick
you
now.
remember that
Yes,
one computer
yes.
game that with the what was it, a neo-Nazi game where you went around killing black people and Jews
What?
and Hispanics? Yeah, this was back in our day.
No, that's just Fox News. You're just watching Fox News.
Yeah. What the hell?
You don't know, dude. Back in our day, there was a game like that.
I never heard
On
of
the
that
break,
one.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, because I've heard of Postal, but I never heard of that one.
No. Yeah, dude. Yeah, it was on Fox News special.
All I'm
fool.
saying is Grand Theft Auto has the Bully engine. Grand Theft Auto has the Grand Theft Auto engine.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you give them money before you run them over with a car. So this is
Amen.
an exchange of goods.
So what's this all about?
So this is something that was announced, and I usually don't talk about this kind of
Wow.
mainstream shit, but it breaks my heart, man.
Dude,
I love these guys.
Yes.
And Bean Baxter from the K-Rock Morning Show, Kevin and
Who?
Bean Show.
Kevin and Bean, it's a morning show.
in
It's like
Los
a lot.
Angeles.
It
On
was like
K-Rock.
on K-Rock. That was what we listened to in the 90s. Then it went to crap. Now it's garbage.
So why are you sad?
Well,
Because-
I still listen to his morning show every
Yeah.
morning.
Dude,
Not
we
anymore.
grew up listening to his morning show. Like before school or in school with
Yeah.
a Walkman. Like this is what we would listen to. It's like it's a funny ass morning show.
Fucking bored. Yeah, when I was in school, I was on my Walkman. I was just listening to the morning news because I'm a fucking G.
Not news, fool.
Nah,
What is it?
It's a
this
comedy
is
show.
Like it's like a
Yeah.
morning show. They would talk about stories and
Yeah,
talk to people
bullshit.
and different interviews.
Oh, okay.
It's funny shit.
Dude,
Matter of fact, look at check out these guys right here.
Shout out every day, all day. Since it's $2, can I get a shout out for Super Audio Network too? Sure, shout out Super Audio Network.
That's-
I don't know
that's
what
part of
that
their
is. I have
crew.
no idea.
Hey,
But there you
Super
go.
Audio Network, shout out.
See, those are the dudes. I paid them
Nice.
$2 to shout me out on the radio.
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool.
Yeah. But that's not these guys. These are some other people that work on their crew. I couldn't get these
Yeah.
guys. I couldn't afford them. They would not do it for $2.
Who was
It's like $1,500.
That was a DJ Omar Khan
DJ Omar Khan.
and K Rock's fucking
Beer Mug?
King of
King of
Mexico.
Mexico?
Yeah. Beer Mug, he wasn't there. I
Beer
couldn't-
Mexico still around?
Yeah, King of Mexico. He's a producer now. So poor Bean,
King of
he says
Mexico.
that fool says he's gonna take off to Europe. He's taking off. He's gonna leave Los Angeles by the end. I mean Louisiana, because he doesn't live in this guy. This guy doesn't live in L.A. He does his show from
Seattle.
Louisiana.
Oh, wait. Who does the show from Seattle then?
He used to live in Seattle. He
Oh,
moved to
so he moved
Louisiana.
to it. I haven't heard him in a long time. Since the
And now he
music
wants to
changed.
take off to. He said, "Fuck it, I'm out. I'm taking off to." He wants to go back to England because apparently he's British.
But like, really?
Yeah.
I would have never thought that.
Yeah. I mean, that's what the
No.
fuck.
So, but on good terms or bad terms?
I don't know, dude. Because a lot of people took off. Ralph took off.
Dude, when
Lisa took off.
when they fired Lisa May to put that new girl in,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wasn't with that. I was like, dude, I was
What?
pissed because Lisa May was the shit. How you gonna play Lick Lisa without Lisa?
I mean, you lick anybody else.
No. But the game was
Lick
Lick
Suzanne.
Lisa. No. The show was Lick Lisa. I don't know. But then she got
Was it
another job,
was
so-
it a hard pounding expose on exposing the economic crisis in America, or was it about licking a woman named Lisa?
It was
Yeah, licking a woman.
you,
Jesus Christ!
You would ask questions, and if you got it
Yeah.
right, you would lick Lisa or some
Yeah.
shit. I don't know.
No, I'm okay.
Well,
If I, even
Lisa's cute.
Let's start a new
Lisa's
game
cute.
called Lick Twan.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit.
Lick
If she's,
Twan?
Let's
I don't
lick-
give a shit if she was like the cutest person in the world. I'm not gonna lick somebody. That's disgusting. I
Come
don't know
on,
where they've
you'd
been.
be down.
Well, that's why you don't have
No,
a radio
no,
show.
I'm okay.
You would definitely be down.
Yeah, if I look at someone, I'm like, hey, you know what? You look like you need to be licked.
You wouldn't
Didn't you
lick
just
her on
do
her
a
neck.
show in your underwear?
You lick,
Yeah, I was in my underwear. I wasn't licking some random
but you
stranger.
be down licking her on the neck though.
Mm.
So you're
How
down
about-
for something, but not
Uh,
everything.
No, I'm all right.
On the back of the neck.
Why would no? It doesn't matter where the placement of the lick is. I'm still not gonna want to do it.
I love
Like,
the back of the
well,
hat.
can you lick my butthole? Like, oh man.
What if they had a donut vest on?
Why the fuck would they have it? I'll just
But
eat
would
the
you lick
donut.
it?
But
The
what if they
question is,
did?
would you lick it?
But would
I wouldn't lick the donut. I would just take a fucking
Okay, if there was
donut.
100 dicks on the wall, how many do you choke on?
I wouldn't choke it any. I'm great at what I do.
Suck all of them with no
don't
choking.
Even, don't even come in with that bullshit. You know I'm ready for that shit.
Straight pro.
All right, moving on. I gotta get through a couple more stories before we take a break. I'm trying to interest Twan. Twan looks super bored. I'm trying to be
You
like,
gotta
fuck.
get
No, that's
some-
just
some
my
country
lazy
stuff.
eyes.
Nah, I know.
Get
I have
some
lazy eyes
country
that just always look bored.
Oh, check this out. So you guys heard about Taco Bell? What would you do if you went to Taco Bell and you talked so much shit, the people that worked there came out and whooped your ass?
That's just called Tuesday, honestly.
Well, let's take a look. Hopefully the video's still up because sometimes they take them down by the time I get to here. This story goes on in Philadelphia. We're brought to you by Batman, or is it Ghostbusters? But this show goes on in Philadelphia. These people,
Born and raised.
where they were built on the basketball, where they what was it? How does it go? Anyways,
Where I
they
spend most of my days.
yeah, I couldn't remember the rest of it. See, Twas an MC. He's busting flows. These people were complaining because it took him an hour to get a gordita. He ordered and then so an hour later, his homie was there to pick him up to take off. And he's like, "Why are you still waiting?" He's like, "Dude, I've been waiting here an hour for my gordita."
Wait, legit 1 hour? Like,
Yeah.
No, then he had every right to be upset.
yeah,
On
fuck yeah.
video beating up a man and his girlfriend. What provoked the attack and what's happening to those workers now?
So yeah, so he started talking shit, was getting mad, and they jumped in.
taking action, but the criminal investigation is just getting started.
Eyewitness News reporter Greg Argos is live at 10th and Chestnut in
Are you-
Center
do you
City
think they're
with why
fucking?
the victim
I think they're
released the
fucking.
video today.
Yeah.
Greg?
I think they're.
Yeah, the sexual tension is palpable.
They're fucking.
And that's the third wheel where he watches.
With nacho fries.
With nacho fries. Oh, what you think about nacho fries, Twan?
I fuck with that shit.
I fuck with that shit.
Release the video today since he reached out to corporate Taco Bell. His response really got nowhere. They simply offered him a $20
$20 gift card.
And he
Forget his
fucked
ass whoop.
for an ass whooping?
A Taco
Shit.
That's everything on the menu though. So.
I would be like, add another zero.
6 people
Look at them.
In a Pepto-Bismol.
Look at 6 people in their uniform whooping your
Hey,
ass.
but
Wow,
come on, that's-
and
that's-
3 of them don't know how the belts work.
That's pussy, though. 3 on 1?
6.
6
6 on 1.
Oh, come on, man.
This all happening on Chestnut.
And after they're done fucking him up, one of them punched this girl in the face.
I just stopped by the Taco Bell to pick some friends
That
up.
fool, I want to punch this guy. It's cool. I want to punch this guy, but
February 24th, around 10:56 p.m. Nearly an hour earlier, their friend who shot the video had ordered a cheesy gordita.
An hour.
He says the restaurant packed and everyone was waiting for their food. Tension building between the workers and the customers.
That's
Twan, how long would it take you before you started whooping ass over a gordita?
Oh, it would take 5 minutes, and then I would just walk away because I could go to another Taco Bell.
You wouldn't whoop ass though?
No, I would whoop somebody's ass over a cheesy. No, I am already white trash. I don't need people to have more evidence of it.
On camera?
Fonz, how long it take you before you start whooping ass?
I get mad, but I would have started fighting over a fucking gordita, man.
He'd be that person that after 8 hours, like, can I just get back there and help you guys? I'm just.
Nah, man. I was telling my wife I think 30 minutes and I would start whooping ass.
No. Before I
We're
start
shocked and
complaining,
disappointed to hear these situations. We and our
It
friends
takes-
do not tolerate this behavior.
but at the same time, dude, this is a management problem right here. Because how the fuck does it take you an hour to do a gordita at a Taco Bell?
Well,
That shit ain't rocket science.
The problem was because Grubhub was killing it because when they get orders for Grubhub, they take priority over a lot of shit, and that's what happens. They were being inundated with Grubhub. What's crazy is this location had a same issue a week before where they beat up a Grubhub driver.
What? Nah, then there's an issue at that spot, dude.
See,
on March 3rd have also been fired. No word on if those
oh, they're not talking about the incident.
are
Yeah,
the
but they
same
beat up a
ones
Grubhub driver
from
because
the
he was
first
complaining how long he was waiting.
I'm live here in Center City. Greg Argos, CBS 3 Eyewitness News.
Greg,
Thanks, Greg.
They said they just got their just desserts. Nah, I don't know.
Yeah.
They always have to say some dumb shit, right? Moving on.
They would have picked up some poodles.
Oh, Twan's gonna love this. So check out this story. You're able to hack butt plugs. They can be controlled from anywhere. Did you know about these?
I'm well aware of these.
Yeah.
I know all about these things.
Yeah.
It's,
So check it out.
It's just Wi-Fi technology. It's Bluetooth. Yeah, I know.
It's blue. Exactly.
He's a computer guy. He's a computer guy.
He's a
Yeah.
geek, so that's why
Yeah,
he knows
yeah.
about this stuff. So Bluetooth.
I'm wearing one right now.
And Wi-Fi. I wasn't talking about he's a fan of the device. I just know he knows about this shit.
Why do you think he's so serious?
Super fan.
He doesn't want to move too much.
Hey, so
Gotta
do you put
position
on
myself.
you put on the right intensity and stuff, or how does that work?
Well, right now it's just humming.
It just keeps you going.
It's keeping me warm.
The sad thing is, this doesn't get you high; it just keeps you normal.
Well, yeah, it's not got weed in the butt plug. It's in my ass. It's not like it's just releasing pheromones into my butthole.
That might be
Soon
cool,
it will
though.
get to my intestines.
You know what? I think that's a good idea. We gotta come up with
That's
that
a terrible idea.
That's a great idea.
You don't reverse go up your asshole. It's just like something goes all over your intestines. You're like, oh, I'm full now.
Yeah.
I couldn't eat another bite through my asshole.
Maybe we can store
This
vodka.
isn't South
Maybe we
Park.
can store different stuff in vials in there, and then they could release some like vodka and weed, heroin,
Oh yeah, and
cocaine.
when you pull that butt plug out, you're just like, oh, I guess I'm addicted to meth now.
Exactly. We just came up with a great idea.
Oh yeah, great. Can't wait for all this shit to go. Just the Mexican cartels are just like, my God, they did it.
They did it. The trifecta. We came up with it. It's gonna have it all in
Just
one.
some scientist down in Mexico is like, got it.
Yeah.
They
Trademark it.
Got
Trademark it. Hey, this is all copywritten shit. This is all copywritten. All this stuff is copywritten.
Patty, penny.
Pat Penny, yeah. So, anyways, these devices could be controlled, like you said, by Wi-Fi and Bluetooth and all that bullshit. But the problem is that it's never encrypted. It's never secure. It's
What
always.
the fuck is it gonna do? It's like just take your Facebook login. It's like it's a butt plug. What the fuck else is it gonna do?
It's funny you asked me that, Twan, because this one they were able to.
It's hacking my data.
They were able to. This does collect data actually, but this thing
From your asshole,
from your
you
ass.
need to eat more corn.
yes.
You need to increase your fiber.
Yes, these things this came as a joke. He just wanted to see, like, they just made a joke, him and his friends, if they could do it. And then he was like, you know what if we could do it? And then he thought about it, and then he went through the process of doing it, and yeah, he's able to change the intensity of the device from anywhere.
Here's my thing. Why would you need a Bluetooth fucking butt plug?
So that you could be connected to your partner from across anywhere.
Yeah, because when I'm at work and I'm just thinking, hey, I wonder if my wife needs to be reminded I'm here.
I wonder what my wife's butthole's doing. Let me send her a hello.
Exactly.
She just had lunch. Might as well blow that thing out now.
What do you think about that? If you got a little buzz from your husband?
No, that's wrong. Appropriate time.
That's an inappropriate time. That's what's inappropriate about that.
you're-
You have a butt. You have a plug in your asshole
with a battery in it.
If you're at the point where you have a Wi-Fi butt plug, nothing is off the table anymore.
Nothing.
No.
I just love to meet the people that are like, oh, I can't believe it happened. We should definitely encrypt our butt plug then.
Yes.
No, I think it's a bunch of rich people just laughing like they actually bought it. Like they make some dumb shit up like a fucking Bluetooth fucking butt plug, and they're like, no one's gonna buy it.
I like how it has an auxiliary cord so you can connect it to your computer. Just so just in case you want to download new
the data,
like it just starts vibrating to Margaritaville.
Yes.
Oh God, okay.
All I'm saying is that if you have one of these things, go ahead and get the patch, get the update, and do that shit. And
If you're listening to this show and you have one of these, get help.
And
stop it.
Also, to all the other people that have these, also go ahead and check out my tutorial where I tell you how to use a VPN to cover up your tracks so this won't get hacked. All right, back to you.
How do you download a VPN onto that? And you need an interface to download a VPN, though.
No, you have the VPN, and then
yeah, but you still gotta download it onto the software. Like
no, you put it on your router.
Yeah, but it's still gonna go through when it's off your network. It's not gonna be protected by your VPN unless.
Hey, Twan called me out. I really don't have a tutorial on how to do all this stuff. I was lying.
This is my fucking job right here. Someone's gonna be like, "This is bullshit."
Yeah, where's that tutorial, Dre? Thumbs down.
Cover your tracks.
All right, so you guys like Disney or anyway? Like Disney?
Yeah, I love Disney.
Disney. How about Fox? You guys like Fox? No, that's good stuff.
Well, are we talking about the movies or the news?
All that.
It's
Well, not the news.
I like
not
the
the
Fox
movies.
News
Not the
buys
news.
Lion
Not
King.
not the news, but Fox movies, TV, and all that.
Yeah, I love it.
How about Star Wars? You guys like all that shit?
Yes, Disney Plus. Yeah, right.
Well, Disney Plus. That's
Yeah.
what I was trying to get. It's because my man Twan, he knows what I'm talking about.
the
I need to have Twan here way more times because I feel like I'm talking to a peer. When I talk to everybody else, I gotta really bring it down to that level, bro.
My bad.
No, Disney Plus is pretty cool because with Disney Plus, you depending on what the streaming rights are, that you can watch any Disney movie no matter how
That's
long ago it
amazing.
came.
What's your
Tell
favorite
me
Disney movie ever?
Oh God. Fuck. Yep.
Did you know about Disney Plus?
Yes.
Oh, she knew about Disney Plus. Damn,
I
thank you.
honestly
love you
think
people.
it's like the Little
because
Mermaid.
I was reading about
Pete's Dragon.
all the Marvel.
Pete's Dragon? Oh,
Marvel's another one. That's exactly one.
Fucking
So
hipster.
Disney went ahead and removed for everybody out there. Disney went ahead and removed all their stuff off of all these other platforms, and they decided to create their own platform, which is Disney Plus.
Oh, that's why they took off all the superhero stuff from Netflix.
Eventually, all that stuff was going to
that
dry up.
sucks,
So when Netflix got butthurt, I think, and prematurely cut them off, and that's what's going on.
Dude, that sucks.
But the thing is, not only is Disney Plus bringing all these entities to one place streaming online, but they're also going to create original content, and they're cracking the vault open.
Oh,
That's
shit.
awesome.
Wizards of Waverly Place Season 3. Fuck yeah.
So now you won't have to wait anymore for Disney to release movies so you can watch it or download it or own it. You're going to be able to do it online now with Disney Plus.
What's your favorite Disney movie?
Mine's used to be Lion King. I was super into bestiality, and that's what I'm down with.
And incest.
Yeah, for sure.
It has incest in it.
But later on, it became Finding Nemo because I like have a father issue, and like I have attachment issues and stuff. So
I like Little Mermaid just because I like mermaids. I don't have some deep-seated thing where like, you know what, fuck mermaids.
Yeah.
Their attention is silence.
You like mermaids because you like women that are from both worlds and shit like that.
Nope, just like mermaids. Nope, didn't overthink this shit.
Yeah.
I don't watch Beauty and the Beast because I like to see a big fucking hulking ox take a little girl. That's gross. I don't know.
Really? That's gross?
Yes, it's gross.
I've met your wife, fool.
Oh, damn. He's calling you the
said
beast.
A big beast taking over.
Yeah,
Come on.
My wife's not small.
Yes, she is.
You're cute.
So
it's like a.
What do you think? Is she small or big? Feels
I
little.
thought we were talking about Disney movies.
Hey, Pete's Dragon though. That's
Pete's
my
Dragon
favorite
was my
movie.
shit.
the remake?
No. The
Yeah,
original one.
the original.
Dude, the music. I have that. That's my jam. I love that movie.
I want to watch Dumbo, the original one.
Because I was
want to see those racist birds. I want to see Mary Poppins. I want to see all that good stuff, dude.
Mary Poppins.
Dude, no, I think that's cool. I think that's cool because now
Now,
kids could watch. My kid could watch. Not that he would, but even though I try to get him to watch the stuff I watch, but I think that's cool to watch with like my niece.
No, they're gonna corner the market. They're gonna charge like $15 to $20 a month, and they're gonna make so much money.
And I bet you people will buy it.
And that's
Yeah,
what
'cause
that's
it's kids.
that's what they were complaining is like people were like, dude, like you have these movies in vaults. As soon as they stop selling them, they go on eBay for hundreds, thousands of dollars sometimes. Literally, these movies are collector's items sometimes because they're always in the vault, and these kids can't watch them because they're not available. And then they
I think
Or
this is
their
great.
father could just download it illegally like I do.
Yes.
Yeah.
I did. I downloaded them all illegally for free
all of them.
with a good VPN, so I never get tracked.
See, but you know that stuff.
And
I'll do a tutorial on it for anybody
There
that
you
wants.
And
go.
where
There you
and
go.
Twan, where can you people get hold of you? They want to do their own VPN.
AD Comedy 28.
There you go.
There you go.
But I think this is cool. The only problem is I'm tired of having services. I have the fucking Hulu. I have Netflix.
Dale,
I have
you know what?
Prime.
Yeah, you're right.
I have Sling. I just recently came.
It's still cheaper than having like Dish or like DirecTV.
And
'cause-
Is it?
My bad.
yeah, if you have
top
DirecTV,
felt.
if you have DirecTV and you have like 3 rooms with like just basic cable, that's at least $80 to $90 a month. And like Dish was like $135 a month. So
You get the
just
Cody.
Sling,
Yeah, exactly.
Sling is 25. You got Hulu that went up to 12, 13 bucks. You have Netflix that's going up to 13 bucks. You got Prime that comes with your Prime. That's dope. But you have to pay for the internet, which is like 90 bucks. You know what I mean? It adds
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, but you still don't get internet through Dish or DirecTV or all that stuff, so you're still paying for internet. But
Regardless.
Yeah, but with all that stuff, you don't get to pick the stuff. You're still gonna have Netflix even if you do have basic cable and shit.
Now check this out. Pro tip for everybody out there. I needed recently to come up on Showtime because a show that I love is on Showtime now, and it pissed me off. And I was not gonna pay $10 a month for that shit. So I went on eBay and I came up on a 1-year subscription for less than that. Let's just say. Now I know that might be. They say they guarantee it. They say they'll give you a new one if it goes bad. But let me put it like this: if it lasts a month or two, I think you got your money's worth out of it, and then you could go pay for the fucking regular service. But that's my pro tip.
Or you just go on Hulu and you can get Showtime and HBO added onto it, like I did.
But that costs money.
Yeah, it's $10
a month extra.
Yeah, fool,
Yeah.
that's
I got
$10, fool. Good
I got the whole year.
I watch a lot of shit. Okay,
But I'm saying I got the whole year for $10.
Boardwalk
a
Empire.
whole year for $10.
Yeah.
Well,
You never seen those on eBay?
No, I don't. No, I don't go on eBay. If I wanted something to disappoint me, I'd stay on Amazon.
Bro, let me tell you, check it out on eBay. You gotta check it out. And if it goes bad, just go back to your normal way. But if you save 2 or 3 months, that's money.
Look, it's a pro tip. You take the tip or you don't.
Yeah, I like the pro tip. No,
I mean,
it's
take
fine.
the tip, fool. It's just a tip.
Well, always more than.
And
the
we're
tip.
gonna end this segment with a video that
Crackhead made.
Órale.
Hey! So, Twan, if you came to LA, that's the first thing you saw. What would you stick around to see us?
You know, I lived in Baltimore and Detroit for a long time.
You see this kind of shit?
Yeah, this is nothing.
This is
probably
where
Baltimore.
this took place.
You're right, Baltimore. I believe you would see.
That's
this
probably
shit.
where this video took place.
He's probably just trying to learn how to fly. Who are we to stop his dreams?
But look at him. He's like so into it. Like he's got his hands up and everything.
What is he doing?
Flying.
No, what does the caption say? What is?
Oh, he's fucking he's trying to hump the floor.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. When I fuck, I don't put my hands back like that.
But I think he's like
Superman.
I know, right?
No.
He's trying to Superman that hoe.
Hey, so when you say you stay in Baltimore, is that where the Wire? You stay anywhere where the Wire was filmed?
Yeah, I've visited a few places The Wire was filmed. Yeah,
I love that show.
Yeah, it was great. It was a great
amazing show.
Yeah, I agree. It really captured how Baltimore truly is—a shithole.
Is it really still?
Yes, of course it is. It's not, you're not gonna leave Baltimore for a month and be like, "Oh my god, it got so much better."
How about Detroit?
It's just as bad. It's just
as
like
bad.
a world tour of where I've lived. Is just a world tour of just
So you're
horrible
used to
places.
so you're used to my neighborhood. Then.
Yeah, I'm used to seeing a man try to fuck the ground when he's high on crack. It's just a normal Tuesday to me.
All right, we're gonna have a quick little break. We'll come back with the homie Twan and Fonz and our guest off camera that doesn't want to be known.
The mystery guest.
DJ Khaled.
I don't want to say her name. She's probably gonna get mad at me. We'll be right back in a second. All right, peace.
Short dick man. What in the world is that fucking thing? You need some fucking tweezers to put that little thing away? That has got to be the smallest dick I have ever seen in my whole life. Get the fuck out of here. Eeny weeny, teeny weeny, shriveled little short dick man. Don't want. Eeny weeny, teeny weeny, shriveled little short dick man. Don't want no short dick man. Don't want no short need to put your pants back on, honey. Short dick meanie wee eeny 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 weeny teeny weeny shriveled little short dick man. Do you need some fucking tweezers to put that little thing away? That has got to be the smallest dick I have ever seen in my whole life. Get the fuck out of here. Don't want no short dick, man. 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 Don't want no short dick, man.
Yo, this is Corner Profit, and we're right here with Dre and Android, and we're doing a Super Audio Brothers Super Motherfucking Show. Bitch!
Yes, we're back. It's Dre Day all day in the place to be on a Saturday, having a fun day. Good old town with the homie Twan.
Hey.
And Fonz.
Twan, what real name Anthony Davis.
Anthony
AKA.
Davis.
Sorry, I'm a little slow on that one. That peanut butter one's really good.
It's delicious. All right, back to the fucking dumb videos. Here's the weird for my beard. First up, we got. I'm not a fan of cats, but I like this cat right here. Let's check this out. You guys like cats?
Not anymore.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
That reminds me of high school, dude.
I wonder what the cat was.
That's crazy, dude.
Fuck that video, right, guys? You guys don't like cats.
I don't like cats, but that was awesome.
It's hard to say. Here's some.
No, it was pretty easy.
First ASL interpretation.
Here's
for
some
a live
dope ass
action.
video. These people
They
are
self-created
doing
the first ASL interpretation for a live
sign
action
language
film.
with your phone.
So many of us spend hours a day binge watching content on Netflix, on Hulu, on every platform you can think of. And sometimes we forget that it's not that easy for a lot of people. And Actiview is all about making sure that inclusivity is a priority and no one's left out of the entertainment and cultural experience that is movies and TV today.
This guy needs to blow his
Alex
nose.
Corin is the founder of Actiview, a mobile app that provides tools for people with disabilities.
A blind person going to their friend's house to watch a movie. When they go to do that, they have to...
So basically, what this does is it like I think like without having it be pre-recorded, it will do sign language live for whatever you're watching on the TV or some shit. Hey guys, what do you guys think about that? Is that good? Is it good? Can't they just read the subtitles?
Well, isn't the young kids, isn't the first thing they learn is sign language before they learn how to read, like, the actual letters? Like, I'm not sure, but I would imagine it would be sign language first and then letters.
Mhm.
So I think it's good because then they, most adults that I know that can't speak, they know how to write. So, but they had to learn that. So I think it's good for kids, maybe.
What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I don't see why not. But yeah, you're right. Why don't they just read the subtitles? But maybe it's like it's probably more than to like that because if you go to a movie theater, but movie theaters have that now where you can, if you're blind, they describe the movie. If you're deaf, they have subtitles.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, you just got to request it.
Mm.
Yeah, like almost all the new movie theaters are coming out. They have devices that will
trip
play
up-
with it.
Yeah, exactly. Like he said, I trip out. I just seen this recently at the theater where you can wear glasses now, and they'll put the fucking subtitles on the
Yep.
glasses for
Yep.
you to watch or whatever the fuck.
I haven't been to the theater and
We don't go out.
no, we do everything at home.
I just seen Captain Marvel today.
Fucking
Yeah.
depressing. Guys.
That is pretty depressing.
I saw Captain Marvel last night. It was pretty good.
Is it good?
No.
Saw it in theater?
I watched it on the Cody.
It was horrible?
I didn't like it.
Why not?
Just dumb.
Was the music?
No, I like the music. It was weird. It's just I just didn't like the movie. My wife fell asleep about 3/4 through it, and I fell asleep about in the first 15 minutes.
So you guys went to the theater to nap?
To take a nap?
Goddamn right we did.
That's America.
Must be nice.
All right, moving on.
I didn't pay for the movie. I don't give a shit.
Who paid for the movie?
My wife.
Oh,
she baller.
It's her turn.
Yo, so this is a fight at a bar.
Why is that chick dancing right there?
Oh shit! This is a Mortal Kombat 11
right?
Big fieldage.
Oh,
Boom.
bam!
So let me ask you guys: would you guys punch a lady if she was to smack
Nope.
you around like that?
I would never hit a
No?
lady. I can't.
No.
No.
No, because you know what? I could hold a girl back, and you know, or not to be a jerk, but
I've never swung up my fists at anybody.
No, not a fist.
Nope.
I've made mistakes in my past.
But look
I'm
at
not gonna
her.
say I
I
haven't.
thought you were gonna say your dick.
No, one time, dude.
Just one
when I
more
was
dick
young,
right at that lady's face.
When I was really young, and never again. Because I have 2 older sisters, and my oldest sister, I know she could beat my ass up. So,
But look at her. And look at she's getting in the girl's face. Look at.
You see, look at her. She's just like pushing her.
well, that one's just. But see,
You wouldn't put her up?
no, because I know how to do it.
Look, she can barely stand. I let gravity do the work for me.
Yep. Hey, look, damn, she's still going. Did he make a? Is that fool leaking?
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, he is. Look at his shirt. That fool's leaking. Damn, she made him leak.
What? I don't know what that means.
Bleed.
Oh, so he just.
Yeah, he's bleeding from.
Yeah, he's bleeding. So
Yeah,
he's not leaking. He's bleeding.
Yeah, leaking blood, fool.
No, you're bleeding blood.
This one is.
What is she saying? Like, oh, motherfucker.
I know. Now she's doing the running, man.
What did she say? What could she possibly be saying? Oh, did it start all over again? It started all over.
Yeah, it started all over again.
I mean, there's no reason for that.
No.
I would just let gravity do its work because she could barely stand.
But what if she was swinging at you? How would you?
She swung at my wife?
No. If she was swinging at you,
She swung at my wife. My wife would take her fucking
would
down.
you just stand there? And
That's
keep
what I'm
the-
saying. She did swing at her wife. She did swing at her.
I'd let my wife take care of it. My wife would kick her ass. My wife's from Baltimore. She'd kill her.
Look at that's
She's got a knife
Yeah,
in her
look at his
body.
shirt. That's why I said he's leaking.
That's the couple right there.
She's all happy.
Damn.
That's the girl that was dancing. That's the dude that got fucked up. Is that all blood?
Yeah,
all that's
fool.
blood?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I think so.
I think
The
it's part of
second,
his shirt.
the
Are you sure?
the second you hit her, you cannot press charges.
Well, yeah, but
No judge is going to prosecute somebody
but
that
that's
hits-
cool. I would take it. I'll be like, cool. I'm gonna deck the fucking shit out of her, and I won't press any charges. Walk away.
No, I'll press charges. I'll just tell her you shouldn't. Don't fuck with me. I'm gonna get.
You know what? I won't hit a chick with my fist, but I will hit her with a chair.
What Eddie Murphy said, I won't hit a woman, but I'll shake the shit out of her.
Yeah, that's good too. What about that, Twan? Will you shake the shit out of a chick?
No, what?
Why not?
I'm never gonna be pissed off if somebody who's like, "Why are you doing this?"
Twan, shake her, shake her. You gotta put some sense in that bitch. Scare her. Fear God.
Well, I don't.
I mean,
go
it
to,
sounds
I don't
all
go to
good,
bars.
but, you know-
I'm never in that situation where a woman's gonna come at me. I mean, no one's ever been that upset with me where they're gonna, unless it's my wife, and I just take it because she's pissed off at me.
Yeah. So it's just for the record, Twan takes it. All right. Let's
Yeah, like a bitch.
Moving on. All right. Our next video.
Controversial shit. Can we get some fucking cats doing some nice things or something?
Oh, check it out, dude.
Oh, I love this one.
This is LA traffic right here. This is how it goes. This is how it goes. What would you do if you were driving the freeway and you saw people doing this shit? I would just
Start
pull over.
recording.
I would stop. I would stop this car. I'd be like, nah, I don't like where this is
You know
going.
what amazes me most about that is that there was that little traffic that they had enough room to do that.
No.
Well, that's not here.
Yeah, it
That's
can't be in
somewhere
that,
here.
that can't be in LA because there's no way you could do that in LA.
Yeah, this is not LA.
Nah.
And you know what? This food suspension and tires are fucked.
Yo.
This suspension could suck a dick. Look at these fucking idiots. All of those have to be rentals. All of those have to be rentals.
Oh, those are European plates.
All right, moving on.
God, white people are the worst.
White people are.
Actually, I think that was Arab
nice.
music.
I like white people for the record.
Percocet.
Oh, you like white people? Here's some white people for you.
Molly Percocet.
Outside.
Things that are.
Don't.
Check this out. So how many you guys gonna buy? Should I get you guys one or two? You want two?
Is that to like when you get down with the skateboard?
But look what it could do. What about you? Am I getting you two or one? Check this out. Come on, Anthony. You want? Look at that. You know what?
That looks like way too much exercise for me.
Bro.
There's the
Check
butt
this
plug. I got the butt plug.
You and your homies never thought about doing this in the park?
No.
We used to do it when I was a kid. We had a thing that was like a teeter-totter that you stand on, but there's my mama's right here.
They lost me when I saw his frosted tips.
Yeah, but look at we could be doing this in the park.
Man, that's great. Or
There's
I could
no
be,
way in
or
hell
I
I'd
could just be
doing that
having
in
sex
the park at no time.
Oh no, now it's a scooter. Never mind. They're definitely virgins.
Dude.
How the fuck did they get on that roof? What?
Bro.
They should have just driven those scooters right off the fucking edge.
So you're telling me that's not a good idea?
No, who's ever just gonna be like, oh my god, do you see those hot guys over there? Look at them. They're just, I guess.
They keep switching their boards.
Oh my god.
They came in a skateboard and leaving in a scooter.
Oh my god.
So you're saying that's not a good idea?
I'm so wet.
Look, my thing is this: the way I look at it, it's flimsy, and it sure as fuck probably have a weight limit on it, and I probably exceed that weight limit, so fuck it.
Well, not with that attitude, I guess. Fuck.
No, I can tell you with that attitude is the reason why we're not doing it. 'cause
Yeah,
we're
that's
smart.
why we're still alive, because we're fat people and we accept it. And we
And
know
all
our
we do is
limitations.
Molly Percocet, Molly Percocet.
Well, I
Come
think,
on.
I think it's a great idea, and if you're
Yeah,
my
it's great for kids that want to stay virgin for the rest of their lives.
Kids are lazy. They're not gonna do that.
No.
And I think
I'll play the new Tony Hawk before I
yeah,
do
that's what I was
that.
gonna tell you. Last time my kids skateboarded, it was on a video game.
Same
and if you're my stock guy, sell my stock. Moving on.
Oh, this one looks crunchy.
So check this shit out. This is gonna amaze you guys. What do you guys think was gonna happen at this wrestling show?
Someone's gonna break their arm or dislocate an arm, bend it backwards like.
Someone's gonna fall in love.
Someone's gonna cry.
Your guys are all right. Somebody's gonna break. Somebody's gonna fall. Somebody's gonna cry.
Fuck,
We're
we're good.
Said fall in love, but okay. It's gonna get real.
Boom! That dude just fell off the ceiling.
What?
He fell off the ceiling.
So he fell
So they have those skylights up there, and they were on the roof, and this guy was leaning up against the skylight, and he broke, and he fell down. Look at it. Boom! Hits the ground and falls on top of somebody.
He's gonna need some Percocet, Molly
Yes, Molly
Percocet.
Percocet, yes. Listen, you can hear it cracking. Listen, let me rewind it again. He broke his fucking arm.
Walk it up.
Listen to his slow motion.
Believe I can fly.
Not the best choice of word.
So what happened was the kid said that they went on the roof because somebody threw the guy's cell phone on, not this guy, but one of his friends' cell phone on the roof, and they all went up there together to get it, and that this guy was up there leaning up against the thing watching the fight, and that's when he fell and broke his.
That just reminded me of a story of Ulysses.
What happened with Ulysses?
He didn't. The news never told you the hacky sack story.
What happened with the hacky sack story?
So back in the day at Bell, we used to play hacky sack like at lunch and nutrition and shit. We'd always play hacky.
By the
sack.
way, Bell was a high school.
Yeah, we went to high school together. So this
Fucking
was
braggers.
So this
went to
fool-
school.
We're playing hacky sack, and me or Danilo kicked it up on the roof.
Yeah.
So we're like, damn.
We
on
also,
top
play, we also play hacky sack, by
on,
the way.
on top of the wood shop.
Yeah.
So we're
Nerds.
like, damn. We kicked it. We're like, damn. It's up there. We're like, but they had that big thing that collects all the sawdust.
Yeah.
On the side of the building. So Ulysses was like, I could get it.
Okay.
He goes, I can't do it because I'll get in trouble, but I can get it. So we saw one of my friends, Nancy's brother, was worked security. So I went over there and I asked him a question like that I knew he was gonna say yes to. So I go back and I tell Ulysses, hey, he said it's cool, go up and get it. So this fool climbs that collector for the sawdust, gets on top, and he does it all sneaky. Like he was all low key about it, like climbed up it all quietly. But as soon as he gets up on the roof and grabs the hacky sack, he stands up and screams, I got it! Dude, all the security, all the deans, everybody looked up, and they just rushed over there, got him down, and that fool got in trouble.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So
why I stayed
what did you tell
inside and played
security?
Dungeons and Dragons.
What did you tell security? You didn't even ask him if you go up there. You probably ask him, like, what time
the
is it? He's
question
like,
was, it was simple.
I asked him something. I don't remember what I asked, but I
Do you
remember
love me?
that he looked at him and, and he went like this. So when I went over there, I told Ulysses, he said it's cool. He saw him nod yes.
Yeah.
So he went up there.
He was probably like, do you like pussy? You like, slaying pussy? He's like, hell yeah, motherfucker.
And we're
Gave him that and
dude,
everything.
And we were fucked up back then because we were like, all right, let's keep playing hacky sack after they took him away.
Well, what is he going to do? You can't, like, go save him, protect him. It's not like he's a fucking Bowser and you can, like,
but
take him back.
At the time, I didn't even feel bad about it.
I know.
was happy, but now I
Did
feel
you,
bad
did
about
Fonz
it.
ever tell you he threatened me with a 12-inch knife, man? He wanted to kill me because I touched his
Only
car.
12?
All because I touched his car.
The word of the day is asshole.
Oh no,
Fonz was an asshole.
And I will be the first one to admit it. I will be the first one to admit it. But
This has been brought to you by IPA Lucky Charms.
But we also had fun.
All right, I'm just fucking with you guys. It's all right. Moving on.
I did have a 12-inch knife though. Only thing 12-inch.
In his pants.
Yeah. Look, my girl starts laughing.
If you call your dick a knife, it's gross.
He called his penis Bambi. I don't know. So Nike is getting in the esports game. My man Twan knows about the esports, but Fonz, do you know about esports?
I watched. I've been watching the Overwatch League.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Billion-dollar industry, billions and billions of dollars. These people make millions of dollars a year.
Yeah, but they dress like they shop at Ross.
Exactly.
But dude, they have training facilities and everything.
Yes.
It's a trip. I just saw a thing on it.
Rick Fox has a team. A bunch of people have teams. Well, now Nike's getting involved. They're gonna start sponsoring an esports team. I don't know what game they're getting into. I didn't read the story that deep. But my point is that even Nike's getting involved. So. We knew it was going towards this direction, but now we just know for sure that it's gonna be legit. It's gonna become a real deal, and the only reason I think it's gonna take over sports in general is because you could play sports games, you could play any kind of game with the league. You know,
I don't think it'll ever take over like actual physical sports, but I think it's gonna compete right there with them.
No, I think the most accurate interpretation of the future is Wall-E.
What's that?
Oh no, yeah,
bunch of fat
totally
people
agree.
inside of like
in the future, yeah,
diabetes,
where everybody's like not even walking because
I have type 8 diabetes.
But you know what? Like kids are into it. My kid, like I used to make fun of him till he got me into Overwatch, and I started playing Overwatch. And now I sit there and I watch these guys play, and it's really entertaining. And I'm a person that likes sports.
Yeah.
So, my kid turned me on to it, but now I watch it, and it's actually pretty entertaining.
It's pretty crazy to
nerd
to be coming from when I used to play Xbox 360 back when it first came out. I was playing online, and I was probably the meanest person online to it being the way it is now, where people are making millions of dollars and people just clowning each other and being rude.
Oh, dude, I just found out what's the word they kept using. We were playing and they kept using the word toxic. They kept saying, "Damn, bro, you're toxic." And I understand what toxic was, but I didn't know if it was missing something in the video game world, like their lingo.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it meant the same shit. That people were being dicks. But dude, all you hear them is complain. Yo, you're toxic, bro. You're toxic, and I'm just like,
yeah,
just shut the fuck up and play the
Toxic
game.
Crusader.
I usually just
awesome.
I don't play online because I don't want to hurt some kids' feelings.
I can't play online because I got too much
You're
life.
a mistake, and your mom doesn't love you.
Yeah.
But at least you're good at Overwatch.
My favorite clown for the little kids is, I'm the one that told your mom not to nut in the rag.
And that kid's going to be like, what's the nut in the rag mean?
That's what we should have done.
You sound like the guy that stays over at my mom's house and jumps on the bed.
Uncle Daddy?
Uncle Daddy, that's fucked up. Shout out to R.
Not
Kelly.
as fucked up as the rape game.
Yes, rape game is fucked up.
Dude, but so I got this game. It's called R. Kelly Wants to Have Your Sleepover.
It's another rape game.
No.
No, it's actually a chess emulator.
Yeah.
You play
design
R.
game?
Kelly at chess.
You got to design his rape cage.
And I already got the part 2. It's the Michael Jackson
Design?
sleepover.
He doesn't have a designer rape cage. I just assume it's a bar. It's just a bar cage where you keep people. He's not like, over here we have the pool hall. Here's where you're going to be tied up. It's a nice, velvet rope.
It even comes with a peripheral where you come with a device and you're able to pee, shoot water out of it.
Oh,
it works.
That's nice. At least he's taking care of those people now.
Sure. Yeah, you have the camera, so the camera could register all the urine hitting on. Anyways, moving on. Here's Ninja Fu. Honestly, this guy's a bad motherfucker. I would not fuck with this fool. I don't care what he's dressed like. Look at that fool.
Hey, homeboy got.
I'm saying, look
That's
at him.
a lot of Bruce Lee movies right there.
My question to you guys is this: is this guy real? You guys think he dresses like that all the time, or you just did that for the video? He obviously has the skills.
I don't know. You see how his socks are kind of drooping down? That means that he wears his socks like that a lot. Because when you pull them up to your calves all the time, they start to I
don't wear socks.
Well, we used to wear socks like this. See, so you know how when you wear them up all the time, they start the elastic starts loosening, and look at them, they're dragging down. So it looks like he wears them like that a lot.
You think he dresses like this all the time?
Yeah.
You guys think? What about you, Anthony? Think he dresses like that all the time?
And his shorts are faded.
I don't have any words for this. Good for him for finding another way not
but
to have sex with a
He
woman.
doesn't have any creases.
I'm saying
Maybe he just used all the money that he got from beating somebody's ass to go buy himself something nice from Ross.
Like
okay,
nunchucks?
For reals. And my thing is like this.
Weapons like that are so useless nowadays. Someone can be like, "Oh my god, he's got," shoots him right in the face.
But it would work against a knife.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you don't carry a knife.
I carry a knife all the time.
I carry a gun.
You're white. You could carry a gun.
I
I carry a gun, I'm suspect.
I carry unarmed. I can hurt your feelings. That's what I could do.
That's just rude. I'm just
yeah.
gonna shoot you. At least that can be
Yeah.
fixed. You gotta go grab your character.
I think this dude's gonna be starring in anime pretty soon. Is what I'm saying.
¿Dónde desca? Chulo man.
Cholo.
So check this out. I don't think this is a good idea because you're gonna forget you lit it and put it on your head. And you're gonna burn your head.
Pendejo. Nah, that's stupid. I mean, it's a cool idea.
Yeah, the last thing I need is airport security. They'll be like, "What the fuck is this?"
My sunglasses, motherfucker.
Yeah, maybe if you're going to like a music festival. Or
Great. Now
something.
you're lighting your glasses on fire.
Now let me ask you guys this: STD or no STD? What do you guys think?
Her?
Oh, she has a nose ring.
Nah, I think she's.
What do you guys think? Everybody
Looks like she's
STD or no
sponsored
STD?
by Glad because she's mostly plastic.
So at first I thought, okay, no STD for sure, no for STD for sure.
Then you saw a cold sore. Let's see.
And then I saw her take this hit, and I thought, oh, that's STD for sure. Look at it. Nobody knows how to smoke like that. Come on.
Why would you want to smoke through your nose? That's.
But you saw how she took that hit. She STD, right? Come on, Anthony.
I don't
Say it.
know. You can have an STD and not be like fucking weird like that. I mean,
I think but I think you're gonna get a lot
fucking
of burnt
hipster
hair.
bullshit.
A lot of burnt hair.
All right, the second question. Let me ask you guys: STD or no STD? You guys, what do you guys think?
STD.
You could be a hoe and practice safe sex. By the way,
Nah, but if you got moves like that, that means that
you just have saggy titties. That's all it is.
Now let me ask you guys that.
But you could dance.
Isn't that bad for your body though?
For her back, maybe.
Bad for your back, yeah.
I don't know about you guys. I just thought that was terrible. PSA for people.
Hey, more power to her, man.
That looked painful.
Yeah, but she looked like she was having a blast.
And here's the last video for you guys.
Oh, fuck.
And we will have a national.
I hope nobody's a Trump fan.
And we will then be sued, and they will sue us in the Ninth Circuit, even though it shouldn't be there. And we will possibly get a bad ruling, and then we'll get another bad ruling.
See, I heard.
And we'll end up in the
Just get the
Supreme
character,
Court,
dude.
And hopefully we'll get a fair shake, and we'll win in the Supreme Court, just like the band. They sued us in the Ninth Circuit, and we lost, and then we lost on the appellate division.
Did you hear the speech?
Yes. Oh, yeah. I watched it.
I love watching his speeches.
Dude, I love it because it's just.
And I send them to my dad.
There's nothing funnier than this right now. Like a weekly comedy show is our government right now.
Dude, when I heard SNL do that, I was like, "What the fuck is this? This can't be." And then I heard the actual quote. I was like, "Oh my god, that shit's real."
Yep.
He really said
It really
that.
happened like that.
And then we're gonna we're gonna lose in the court. And then we're gonna assume for
We should do the.
And then a mega. And then everybody's like, "Oh my god!"
You know what's funny, Anthony? You should do that whole speech, but just like in your tone, just like instead of doing the whole thing, and it just be like, and then we're gonna go to court, and then they're gonna
Just
take
say
us
it
to court.
normal.
Just say it normal.
Say it like a normal person.
Go for it. Go.
We're gonna take him to the courts, and then we're gonna lose in the courts, and we're gonna kick him from the courts. We're gonna go to the court or other courts, and we're gonna lose there. We're gonna go to the Supreme Court. After we get to the Supreme Court, hopefully we're gonna win the Supreme Court.
Once we get to
we win the Supreme Court, we're gonna know what we're gonna do.
We're gonna the Supreme. We're gonna talk about cross border.
Make America great again.
Mega.
It's like mega great.
Hey, isn't our other friend Twan? Is he still supportive of?
Oh yeah, but I mean, it is what it is.
Oh, you know what? Like I don't like. I honestly,
I tell him to his face, he's a fucking idiot.
I don't hate on them because I can't say they don't love America. They just love America a different way that we do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I mean, everybody, but
some people.
Unfortunately, our president, I think, is more interested in his benefiting for him. But I think that most Republicans, I don't hate on them because they just love our country different than we do. They have different ideas of how to love our country.
Some people love America from
Yeah.
the front. Some people choke her from the back. I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it is. Yeah.
It is what. So let's get into America.
I read a book and they don't. Right, got it. I'm literate. They fuck their sisters.
So Anthony, you do a lot of comedy. What made you want to get into comedy, man? Like, just you're a funny guy. Like, I'm so interested in this because me personally, I love comedy, but I'm not a funny person. I'm just me. Yeah.
Fucking inspirational white woman quote. I'm not funny, but I'm me, and that's good enough. No, I don't know. I've always liked making people laugh. So then I realized I could make a career out of it. So I just started doing it.
Yeah, but what made you realize that? Did you just? Was it an aha moment? Was it just because everybody around you was fucking?
My wife told me to do it. We went to a comedy show, and my wife said like a week or two later, she's like, "You should do comedy. You should try it out." And then I looked up an open mic. I went to an open mic. I got booed my first time, and then ever since then I just fell in love with it.
Damn.
My first joke was, if you guys like jokes about trucks, you're gonna love me. And then like two ladies in the back were like, "We don't. Fuck you."
Yeah.
Was your chick there?
Yeah, she was there.
Did she get mad?
She get mad. She just laughed because it's
hilarious.
Like, fuck that guy.
Yeah. We know it's a fuck you.
And then that started the whole the thing I say all the time. Fuck y'all. That's what started. I always say fuck y'all on stage. That's where I scream a lot on stage too.
So you got a little bit of Bernie Mac in you. I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
Yeah, exactly. Except I am terrified of you motherfuckers.
That should be your motto. Be fuck y'all. I'm terrified of you motherfuckers.
I'd wear that shirt.
What's that?
I would wear that shirt.
This shirt?
You would take it off? Yeah, I'll take it.
What? No, this is I got this shirt because I was in the World Series of Comedy.
He was in the World Series.
No,
of
I would
Comedy.
say the shirt that he was.
Oh, I was
wearing.
about to say.
Yeah.
Oh no, I was about to say like, you don't fucking take my fucking shirt.
All we do is spur products
It's
here.
a little small for me.
Hey, so that's interesting. Your wife told you. It's funny your wife told you to do comedy because my wife would definitely not tell me. She's not say I'm funny because she knows that I would just hold that over.
She'd probably tell you to still do it just so she can see your face go up there and you're just like, oh wait, I guess I should just kill myself then.
Yeah, for sure,
When you're on stage and you tell a joke and no one laughs at it, you honestly think about suicide immediately.
Yes,
It's just the worst feeling, especially when it's something that you have. I have so much passion for stand up and I do it. I write like 3 hours a day. I have a spreadsheet of all my jokes.
Dope.
I write my jokes out word for word on a spreadsheet. Tell me how many times I do a joke, how many times it works, how many times I've done that joke in a year, when I've used those jokes, my set list, posters from the set list, everything. I have all that stuff together. So especially when I tell a joke and it doesn't work, it fucks with you.
No, absolutely. But when it does work and when you figure out how to use it correctly.
Oh, it's the best feeling in the world. Best feeling in the world is when you have a whole 350 people laughing in front of you.
Dude, I always compare it to being like Street Fighter, and that's like learning that cheat code, and you figure out how to do that special move, like the Hadouken.
combos.
Yeah, because you know how to use a joke, and you know, okay, like when you have it down, you're like, I could bring it out this way, I could bring it out that way, but I know it's gonna work, and I know when it's gonna work.
Oh yeah, I interchange my jokes, my punchlines to fit other occasions or anything.
Goddamn.
And I've seen that happen.
I love that.
He does
when you can be funny on purpose, that's amazing.
Dude, he's done jokes like at the Comedy Post, one way, and then when we did the Stoned Everywhere, then he brought it in a different way, but it still worked out perfect. That's funny as fuck.
Yeah, like one of them was I used one of my my wife said that I look like, when I don't smile, I look like an overweight serial killer. And I just thought about being an overweight serial killer. Like if I was chasing somebody in the woods, they look back and see me, they're like, I ain't got to run that far.
Yeah.
Diabetes will get him long before he gets me. And like diabetes would get me long before I get you is one tag on one of my other jokes, but I can interchange it to anytime I want to.
That's a fucking amazing skit because you got to imagine somebody running and then you hear heavy breathing and then the person stops running and they're
I'm
like,
gonna get you.
You see the person stops breathing. It's like,
No,
I'm
you're
not
not.
heavy breathing. You look back and the person's like,
like if Jason was a fat guy, you'd just be like,
yeah.
No, okay. Yeah, we can just have sex. He ain't gonna get us anytime soon.
Yeah. Hey, you make sure you get a skinny Jason mask. Gotta make it small. Like
Jason's mask just like starts fogging up. He's
yeah.
Jason, did you eat some cheeseburgers while underneath that fucking water? Did you drown in some mayonnaise, you fat fuck?
Jason, Yeah.
Yeah, if I was in like a dream and then Freddy came out and he's just like, you got some pizzas.
Like what if it was Michael Myers walking up and then Michael Myers gets up real close to this?
I would just slap him. I would just slap his tits. So like, there you go. What are you gonna do now?
Michael Myers gets right in front of your face, takes off the mask, and be like, trick or treat, and just wants candy. That's it. That was what the whole movie was about, wanting candy.
That'd be the most stupid ass thing. Just like this. Well, I mean, it would make sense though. It would make a lot of sense for just like it goes all the way through the movie. He's like, "Why would anybody give me fucking candy? You bitch!"
Did you know that mask was made off was
William Shatner's face?
Yeah, exactly. That's fucking insane.
Yeah, that is crazy.
That's gotta make him feel super bad because it made it look like he had a fat fucking face.
But
the entire
it's
fucking
funny.
movie.
After I found out that fact, now every time I look at him, I that's who I see. I see William Shatner.
God!
Yeah, now it's not even scary. Now I'm like, fuck. It's William Shatner, but white.
The white.
Whiter.
William Shatner, the white.
The whiter. The whitest.
Dragon Slayer, white man, white face.
When you started comedy, did you think like, oh, I'm gonna kill it, or did you know you're gonna have to have tough like a uphill battle?
Well, a lot of people don't know that when you start comedy, you're gonna suck. You're gonna suck bad, really quickly.
What year did you start, by the way? I'm sorry. I didn't ask
2014. I've only been doing it for like 5 years now. 5 years, 3 days ago.
Okay.
Yep.
5 years.
Yeah, March 5th
like
March 5th is my comedy anniversary.
Oh yeah,
and it's the anniversary of when I moved out to California.
Dude,
oh, congratulations!
Yeah,
we're gonna get you laid.
Honey, I will not be going anywhere with these people. I'll be coming home, and then we will go cuddle, and we'll watch some movies, and we'll have sexual.
You stop at Taco Bell first.
I'm gonna go fucking Taco Bell. I'm gonna wait an hour for them to fuck up my cheesy gordita crunch.
Hey, Twan, yes. All I want to know is,
did you bring condoms?
Why? I'm married.
Really? You're... I'm still
3 years.
I put a laptop on my balls and I drink Mountain Dew for years. I ain't got no semen inside
no need
me.
for condoms.
My fucking sperm are just like mentally challenged kids.
Back in my
you're the fucking
Let me tell you, back in the days in high school, my room was a kicking spot, and I had a bunch of black lights. So everybody who kicked in that room was completely sterile and fried.
Your fucking sperm's gonna come out like tie-dye packages.
It looks like a glow stick. When I crack my penis and it just starts glowing, that's what happens.
Your jizz glows in the dark.
Exactly.
That'd be terrifying.
I'm
gonna come on your tits.
So what do you
right there.
what do you think when you start drinking too many Monsters and that shit starts turning your piss green? Do you
I've
freak out?
never drank a Monster.
Really?
Never?
No.
Damn.
Literally, like if I think I looked at the can, I was like, oh, it's just liquid piss. It's just high octane fuel with jet fuel with
How
piss.
do you look so unhealthy and yet you don't drink?
That's what I'm
you
saying.
don't drink?
That's what I'm saying.
Because I work my fucking hardest to get this body.
You're the
okay?
healthiest, largest
Every
man
single day, I
right?
wake up, 8 donuts immediately.
Oh, donuts is your
You just
vice.
melt them and shoot them up.
Then 16 cheeseburgers, at least. Then 17 minutes of cardio.
I'm fucking
changing the channels until I sleep for 4 hours.
I fucking love donuts, dude. But let me ask you: do you like Dunkin' Donuts?
I don't care where they're from. I'm going to eat those donuts.
Have you tried like
fuck Dunkin' Donuts?
Mexican
Fuck
pan dulce?
Krispy Kreme.
What's my? Oh, is it that shit where it looks like a shell and they got?
That's the jam.
Yeah,
Conchas.
Conchas. Yeah, I like conchas. Yeah.
Well, but have you tried other things like el ojo de buey or cuernitos?
I don't know what the fuck they're called when they eat them. I don't give a fuck. I don't give. He's just like, this is dog shit. Fucking. I'm like, yeah, does it taste good? Fuck it, I'll eat it.
So what do you like better, donuts?
He likes
pan
mierda.
dulce?
He likes mierda.
I like food. I don't give a shit what it's called. I've had haggis. I've had
really
pancit.
How about
palabok?
How about lengua?
What's lengua?
Tongue.
Yeah, I've had tongue.
How about goat?
Yep.
Kangaroo.
Squirrel, raccoon, rabbit.
How about Rocky Mountain oysters?
I've had oysters. Yeah.
Rocky Mountain oysters.
I don't know. Is that a sex thing?
That's bull testicles.
Bull nuts.
Oh yeah, I've had those. Yeah.
He said, "Yeah, all day, every day."
Then how come you don't know what they're called?
I just had bull balls.
You just had
they
balls.
They're not like, oh, they're oysters. They're just like, hey, you want some balls, boy? Like, yeah,
like,
nom 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 nom.
duh.
Have you guys had palabok? It's a Filipino dish. My wife is Filipino. She got me into it.
I hope
I'm
so.
still waiting for those.
If that's racist,
it's not racist.
A little bit.
It's just a fucking cultural dish that she has. It's a unfertilized egg.
Oh, no. The duck egg?
Yeah,
No.
duck egg, yeah.
No.
And you open it up, and there's just like a little embryo.
Dude, but they eat them like they're the most tastiest. Like they look
They are
like they really
tasty.
enjoy. I have never tried it.
If you don't look at them in the eyes, they're really tasty.
Is it?
Yeah, it's really tasty.
What does it taste like? Like seriously, I'm really curious about this.
Like
a duck embryo?
Yeah,
Because the way I
it
imagine
tastes just like a duck embryo. It's super relatable to every other dish in the world. No,
Fuck no.
it's just it's kind of crunchy. It's kind of like a slimy, crunchy taste. Cause
like an oyster.
Yeah,
but with a crunch.
Right.
Okay, so an oyster with texture.
Nah, I'm cool.
I don't know. I would be down to try it. Yeah.
You try it?
Oh, you guys will try that, but you won't play the rape game. You guys are assholes.
There's no culture just like, hey, you guys like the rape game?
Rape is just rape. But if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't I'd just be eating Mexican food and like burgers and pizza.
Yeah,
but
I
she's
mean,
the one
she
that
got her
into
into eating
Indian
ass.
food or shit.
Like groceries.
Does he eat ass? Tell me, does he eat ass?
I'm the one that tosses salads in the house.
Oh shit. Okay.
You don't look like you've eaten any kind of salads anytime.
Have you seen my pictures on Instagram?
Yeah, just because it's like,
hey, babe,
just because it's like a lettuce leaf and then it has like a cheeseburger on top of it. That's not a fucking salad.
Yeah, he's like,
just because you're eating
they
cheeseburger,
say-
you're eating
hey,
Big
twat.
Macs in a bowl.
They
That doesn't
say
count.
if you put a burger inside lettuce, it's healthy.
Twat,
That's what
twat,
I heard.
twat.
You're just eating like you're eating In-N-Out. You're just eating on a bowl. You're not eating a fucking salad.
I'm getting an burger and put it in the leaf.
He gets the lettuce and he puts it on a plate. Like, look at my salad, and then he takes all that lettuce and he puts it on all his burgers and he eats all the burgers one by one.
That's
He's like,
still a salad.
I'm gonna take this broccoli and then I'm gonna dip it in cheese and chocolate.
But they're
I'm
salad.
so fucking healthy.
That actually sounds pretty good.
If there's green on the plate, I think it's healthy.
But it's
And then your
I'm
doctor
getting
walks
hungry.
in and he's like, but it's not though, champ. It's not. You're still fat.
So when you start doing comedy and you start, when did you start picking up traction? How many years in? Like 1, 2, 3?
About 2.
2
Because I was a lot more aggressive than most people. Was it? Because like about a year in, I would go up to New York for like a week and I would do like 52 mics in a week.
Oh yeah.
And like there's some people that would like do it once a week, so it's like I did their entire year in 1 week.
Yeah, exactly.
So like it's depending on how much effort and how much work you put into it. There's people that have done it for 20 years, but they're not that good at it because they do it like once a month. They do every few months. They don't try new stuff. So like anytime I go to open mic, I always do. It's never new old stuff. It's always new stuff. If I do a book show, it's always stuff that I know will work. Like I have like I said, I have an Excel spreadsheet, all this stuff. I have it formula functions. I have an entire like 12 gigabytes of stuff I have on my phone where it's just all this stuff's recorded.
It's all about putting out content, whether it's good or not. It doesn't matter. You'll get to that later. You just put out the content.
Well, not even that. Like I since I write 3 hours a day, I know the content is still worked on. It's not like I'm putting out stuff because I'll work on a joke for 2 hours and then I know that joke's good, but I still gotta try it in front of somebody before I know it's good.
And that's a good point that you say, because here in LA, there's not too many spots, especially in that's 15 years we've had a good decent scene, but New York, you're able to do like 20 times more places because they're all nearby and they're all there's all these spots available.
Yeah,
So
LA is there's too many comics in LA. There's so many fucking people in comics in LA. Everybody's a fucking comic in LA.
That's what happens when that's why I gave up DJing too. Everybody's a fucking DJ.
Well, literally, it's just like if someone doesn't make it as an actor, they start doing comedy because it's something easier for them to do. But like a lot of actors I know, they can't do comedy because they take too long to get to a punchline.
Because they like to be the center.
They like to their joke is way too long. A joke needs to be like 30 seconds long, or like if it's great, if it's 2.5 to 3 minutes long, you need to have at least 6 or 7 punchlines in the middle of it.
See, I know what you're saying when it comes to comedy a little bit, because not because I do it or because I've thought about doing it, because I listen to a lot of podcasts or other people's experiences, and they all say the same thing as you say, that like it's all about putting in the time. It's always all about doing the thing. There's no secret. There's no.
You got to put the work in.
You got to put the work in.
There's no shortcut, and it
even
doesn't matter if you put all the work in, you still might not make it.
And exactly,
That's what
even
sucks
if let's say you do make it, let's say you get lucky, you catch a break, it's not gonna last, and it's not gonna be worth it. It's better to put the work in and make it big that way.
Yep, because I got my first out of state corporate gig in May, where they're paying my hotel, my food, they're giving me payments, they're buying me a suit for 2 shows.
They're buying your food.
Yeah.
Now, do they know what they're getting into?
Flight. Yeah, I mean they've seen me perform. I did a corporate show for them at an Italian restaurant. They closed the entire restaurant out. I went up there. I did about an hour 15 of just me railing into them for like a good hour and a half, and then they're like, we'd love to fly you out to Philadelphia, flight, hotel, food, and they're gonna
make
pay
sure
me.
they don't get you food from that Taco Bell, bro.
Yeah.
What's it being in Philly? If you're getting Taco Bell in fucking Philly, you're a fucking idiot. You just go get a fucking cheesesteak.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, I'm gonna be so
Good.
fucking fat from Chili's cheesesteak.
Yeah.
Hey, Anthony, if you weren't doing comedy, like if you could do what you really wanted to do, what you same thing with you, Drake, what would you guys do? Like, what would you be doing if it wasn't
for comedy?
Like, no, if you really wanted, if you could do something other than comedy that you like, if comedy didn't work out and you could choose your next job, what would it be? Like, what would you?
Being a husband. Because I'm failing at that right now.
How many years have you been married, man?
It's gonna be 3 years in June.
3 years? Oh,
yeah,
all
we've been
right.
together for 6 years.
Nice.
6 years.
Mhm.
All right, that's cool. And did you guys meet? Well, obviously, you guys.
I met her on Match.com.
Match.com. That's
Shut
awesome.
up, damn.
Yeah. Now, did you feel
Fonzie, we've had this
Match.com? That's
conversation
the
like
free
3
one,
times.
right?
No, Match.com is not the free one.
Match.com is when you pay for it.
Yeah, Fonzie, we
So was it
literally
worth-
had this fucking conversation like 8 or 9
Was
times.
it worth the $9.95 that you paid for it?
It wasn't $9.95. I paid for the fucking year. It was $120 fucking 5, and I met her like in 2 weeks.
What was wrong with the free Plenty of Fish? Did you do that one?
Or OK Cupid?
Dude,
Yeah, I got
Plenty of Fish. That was a. You were gambling with your nuts
What about
on that one.
What about Craigslist, bro? What is good old fashioned
No.
Craigslist?
No, because I wanted to kill myself. I just do it my own goddamn self. I
Yes.
don't need somebody to do it for me.
Dexter.
Nah, man. Good old fashioned Craigslist. That's what I'm talking about. I'll put up an ad for a TV, and when they come pick it up, be like, "Yo, what's up, lady?"
The only thing that I almost went through with on Craigslist was there was this lady that was a dominatrix. And
Okay.
She wanted me like to tie her up and all that shit.
Nice.
And it didn't catch my eye. The thing that caught my eye was at the very end when she said, "Oh yeah, I can't afford a babysitter, so must be good with kids." And I was like, "All right, we're gonna see where this goes."
Exactly. So how'd it work out?
I ended up not meeting her because it was just really creepy how she just every time she's like, "Yeah, I want you to tie me up. I want you to really fucking ruin me. But while I'm tied up, are you going to be able to take care of my kid if she starts crying?"
Yes.
What?
Yes, it's okay lying to a dominatrix. Like,
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna
fine.
be like,
I'm
"Oh,
fine.
I'm
like,
sorry. We gotta stop railing. I'm railing your mom for a second. Do you want some? You want some Fruit Loops or something?
Exactly.
What do you need?
That's a
What do you need? You want me to read Goodnight Moon to you? Is that what you need right now?
Standard response.
I just got like a fucking ball gag. And you're like, "Ugh."
Yes.
Goodnight Moon.
Yes.
Goodnight Spoon.
Yes.
Are you asleep? I'm gonna rail your mom now. Like, no, that's. I just did it because it was really fucking funny. I was just the very end. It was like it was sentence after sentence of just like, tie me up, swing me. Like, she would have been tied up, and then she still wanted to be like, but you know, it must be good with kids, just in case,
Bro.
Like, it's gonna wake up and she's like,
Bro, the best part about boning a chick with a kid that's not yours is when they walk in, you're like, "Oh, it's not my kid I'm fucking up." I mean, that's
yeah,
the best
but like
part.
10 years later, that kid's gonna knock on my door and just gonna start stabbing me. He's like, "It's your fault,
Uncle Daddy."
Who says we're gonna be there in 10 years? That's not a girl you take home.
No, that kid's gonna find me. That kid's gonna be scarred for life. He's gonna like
You're
know
the
my
guy who
face.
boned my mom.
He's gonna know my face. He's gonna be like, "You're the guy that fucked my mom."
Yes, yes.
And I'm just gonna wake up. He's gonna be standing over my bed with a knife. He's like,
just slit your throat. Just watching
I
me
guess
count.
that's where we differ, man. I think it's worth it. You don't think it's worth it?
"Yeah, you know, no nut is worth being killed by a 5-year-old."
No nut.
No nut.
No
J
nut.
Lo.
No
J-Lo?
nut.
J-Lo,
No
yeah, like J-Lo's
nut.
gonna walk in and be like, "Anthony, I
I
need
will
your
murder.
dick." And I'm like,
I
"No,
will,
I'm okay."
I will murder J Lo and then get murdered by a 5-year-old any day of the week.
Murder J-Lo, yeah, that's
Yeah, that
great.
wouldn't go over very well.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
wouldn't,
when I say- when I say-
fuck J-Lo when
That's
she was.
a national treasure right there.
That's what I mean. I don't mean murder like killer. I mean I'm gonna kill the pussy and then get murdered by the.
Oh. Yeah, come on, man. Get it together, bro.
I am not. No, I know what he meant. I'm not gonna fuck J-Lo. Fuck that shit.
Why?
Why?
Why
J-Lo?
would I?
Dude, it's fucking J-Lo.
Come on, bro.
Because I watched her on fucking...
Fonz, my wife is from Baltimore.
bro,
until I am
I
off,
would tell
cam-
it-
until I am
if you
off
weren't-
this,
If you weren't married.
Hey, but
it doesn't matter. I am.
One condition: she has to wear the Selena outfit, and she has to sing "Bidi Bidi Bong
Hell
Bong."
yeah.
She has to
Con más ganas, güey.
sing "Bidi Bidi Bong Bong,"
Bidi
and then
Bidi Bong
it's
Bong,
on.
yeah.
It's on, bro. I'm giving it to her.
Why the fuck would that make it any better than me? I don't speak Spanish. That would make it just like
You don't need
Trust
to,
me,
you
you
don't
have
need
to understand
listen
it.
to
Just
Itty Bitty
know.
Bong Bong, and you don't need
Yeah.
to speak Spanish.
How about
Isn't-
how about Shakira, bro? Would you
Those hips don't like
you,
it.
you mean the white version of J Lo? No, I'm alright. It's
Shakira,
J Lo
bro.
light.
Bro, but you could select different modes and show super hits, different modes, bro. Like just plug her in, like Bluetooth activating and shit.
Hey, watch her go.
She gets hacked and shit, and you just get like she goes off on you. So let me ask you.
Booty is not that big a deal to me. Like booty might be your guy's thing, but
Yeah.
that mine is intelligence
trust me, it's not my
and
thing.
inability to run.
Mine is the ability to cook.
Yeah, ability to cook. It's all about cooking.
I cook in my
This-
marriage.
this-
I cook, I clean, I do the laundry.
We just what did we eat before we came, babe?
Corned beef.
Hash.
Corned beef hash.
Tomorrow breakfast is gonna be corned beef hash.
Damn, like that.
Dude, she's. Oh, we watched a lot of cooking. Well, she watches a lot of cooking shows. I watch them because I'm there, but
I love watching cooking shows. That's my shit.
Anything she sees on TV, she'll make, and it's just
Hi,
amazing.
I'm Paula Dean.
Yeah,
if you're not black,
Hey, that's why
I love you.
That's why on my Instagram I'm always posting food, and it's not like it's a shout out to her and the shit she does. You know.
That's funny because you never say that in your photos.
Yes, I do. I usually tag her on them.
No, I mean you tag her, but you don't say that my wife made this. You say I made this
Because then it's gonna go to her head. Because then it's gonna no. Then it's gonna go to her head, and she's gonna think she's all hard. You know how it is. You gotta keep. Hey,
Hey man, it's all right, man. We're good.
Fucked up.
I know. I fucked up.
Hey, so the comedy, well, you've done it in a bunch of spots. New York, California. What other states have you done it in? Baltimore. I mean, not Baltimore's a state. It's Maryland, right?
Yeah, Maryland.
Maryland. Okay. I don't know the states that well. the East Coast.
DC, Pennsylvania, North
Okay.
Carolina, Florida, Georgia, Alabama.
Those are crazy.
Texas, Arizona.
Craziest state.
Nevada.
Damn, that's MAGA country.
I've pretty much done every state except for Alaska and Hawaii.
Okay, so you've done the continental U.S.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Goddamn.
Yeah,
So
pretty much.
you could do sweepstakes and
Fucking
shit.
Idaho is the best.
And
It's a
I'm the
fucking
motherfucking pimp.
bunch of fucking Mormons.
What
Do you
is-
guys like marriage? You like it a little bit too much, don't you guys? Okay.
What's it like?
Kind of gross. How's the sister moms going? Are you okay, sir? Stop looking at me.
I mean, Mormons are just basically people that are into orgies.
Yep.
Yeah, but it's got to be married orgies. It's like the boring orgies. I've never gone. The only time I've ever gone to an orgy was just because they asked me to be there and do stand up there.
And you know what's fucked up is you never see sister bros or something. You know what I mean? Like a bunch of husbands like with one chick. Like she's just pounding out like a Mormon chick that's like just that has like 5 dudes and they're all named Jack or something or five guy Philip and
Named Fred.
It's always a guy with a bunch of wives, right?
Yes.
It's never the other way around.
That's
the way
what
it
it is
goes.
in Mormon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
A woman can't be married to more than one man. A man can marry as many women as he wants.
But I mean, that's not fair.
Well, that's just.
That's just Jesus. Da, 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 da.
What the fuck? Why would any woman sign up for that shit?
Because that's how they're raised.
I would fucking escape as quick as I can.
Well, some of them do, but
And
that's
then
like
why isn't
Scientology is
it-
even worse.
Why isn't every guy moving to that state? Why isn't every guy living in that state trying to get these sister wives?
Cause I'm happy with one. Dude, it's hard enough to keep track of one.
Are you sure?
Yes.
But imagine if she had a friend to keep her company and stuff and help her do the dishes and help her do all
Yeah,
the
then they
cooking.
can talk shit about you while you're not there. Just like, oh my god, he's got a little dick, right? Like, oh my god, yeah, totally.
Wouldn't you like to have some help
I don't need
cooking,
another
cooking
witness.
and all that stuff? Wouldn't you like to have some help cooking, cleaning, and all that
Dude,
stuff?
she don't like anybody in the kitchen with her when she's cooking.
But imagine
The
someone
other
was
one
cleaning the
could
stuff for you.
clean, or we could just make it sound
I
super
clean.
fucking offensive and just
I
like,
clean.
then they could stay in the goddamn kitchen where they fucking belong.
Yes.
Like,
I clean and do laundry.
Yep.
Well, imagine if you had a
See,
wife
yeah.
that was doing laundry. You don't have to do anything.
Oh.
then he'd be even fatter.
No, I. Oh wait, no. What do you? Would you need? What do you think?
No.
He's like, "What? Is this a good
Would
idea?"
you want another?
No, I'm
help?
happy. I'm happy just
good.
disappointing
Like,
one
would
woman.
you help? Would you need help with all the no sex that's going on?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good just disappointing one woman. I don't need to
Yeah, I know,
disappoint more
right?
than one.
I'm like,
I'm not gonna be like.
I already got one person used to my farts. I don't need another person like.
Yeah, I don't need my
break
my
them
second.
in and letting my guts, holding them in, all that.
I don't need my second wife be like, oh my god, what's isn't even like a weird dick? And she's like, oh my god, he does. Why is it crooked?
Doesn't it hook to the left for some reason? Isn't that weird?
Isn't it weird how he just stands there and just looks at you while he comes? He just stares at you. He doesn't say anything or do anything. He just stares at you while he comes. It's weird. Does he feel like he's gonna kill you in your sleep? Oh my god, every day. We should have 6 kids with him.
And then they both talk about it, but like they come to you and be like, "We think we should get another wife."
Also, they can't work. They can't work, so you have to be the sole
Why
breadwinner.
not? I would tell them, Avon, like, go ahead, handle that shit.
No, you basically have to provide for like all the wives you
No,
have.
Avon.
That's the way it is.
Okay, I provide Avon and you sell it, and here's some perfumes. Get on eBay.
That's not the way it works.
Yeah,
I'm telling you how it works.
That's why that shit's a scam.
I'm telling you how it works. It'll work out for me.
Or you can be a Scientologist where you believe that there are aliens in your body that make you crazy, and the more you have, the more evil you are.
Have you guys watched that show? The one with what's her name?
Leah Remini.
Yeah. I kind of
best comedy ever.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Couldn't stop laughing.
Why?
It was fucking funny. You got the thetan meter. Without the thetan meter, you don't have any fucking ions inside you. If you got too many ions, you got to die and burn in fucking hell.
Hey, but,
which we all come from a lava pit monster named Jerry.
How do people fall for this shit, though, man?
Dude, money.
Yeah, they don't. It's literally Scientology is literally just a religion where they can do tax write-offs. Movie stars can just donate a lot of money and they get a bigger tax write-off. The more money you donate, the more of a tax write-off you have. So they get less money in taxes.
This guy's smart.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not.
It's $50,000 for a thetan meter.
This fool was in Scientology. He sounds
for
salty about
for
it.
a thetan meter, it costs $55,000. If you pay $55,000 for something for a church, it's immediately a tax write-offable thing.
That's the thing that blows my mind. That on that show that they talk about it is that these fools giving like millions of dollars to this religion, and it's like.
Yeah, and then when their taxes come around, they get to save millions of dollars in deductions. If you donate like $300 of clothes, you get like $60 to $70.
No, I'm talking about the people that actually. What is that thing called where they all work? Which one? I forgot what they was called.
Gracie Bake.
No. The
work camp.
What do they call that thing that group that they all join and they all leave? I can't remember. She's the one that watches this shit, but
Crips?
No. It's on that show of hers. It's in Scientology, but they call it something.
It's the Crips.
The
going clear.
I can't remember what it's called. But the
also, if you donate the money, they can give it back to you at a discount. Like if you give them $55,000, you can write off all that $55,000, and they can give you like $30,000 back. They keep a portion of it because they're a church. They're a legal church, so you literally save over $80,000 by donating $50,000.
You guys think that shit's cool that churches still get those tax breaks?
No,
right?
There's a church in the South where they worship with snakes.
Snakes,
yes.
They pick snakes up and they move them around and then they speak in tongues like fucking idiots.
Like I'm all for like, look, if you're religious, like more power to
and
you.
those
like,
people's
I don't
votes
hate on
count
people
just as much as
that
mine
love
does.
God or whatever, but I don't think that churches should get
Heaven's
breaks.
Gates was a church.
There you go. Should they get a tax? Well, I guess they don't need tax breaks anymore. But
you can get tax breaks as long as your religion is more than 30 years old.
That's not true.
It is. Look
30 years?
So, yeah, Satanism's only just got their.
That's not true because Scientology is fairly new and they got their tax write-off.
No, Scientology.
You don't remember the commercials in the 80s? When we'd be.
But that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Like
that's 30 years ago.
Yeah. But I mean, but they've had their tax write-off for a long time now.
Yeah, but they were around almost in the early 60s and 70s.
Yeah.
Not that long.
E. Ron Hubbard, yeah.
Yes.
Just so you're telling me Satanism has
been
around?
No, we're talking about Scientology.
Scientology is what you're coming at. Satanism has been along for a lot longer than that. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, so they've had their tax write-off. You just have to have an established religion that dates back more than 50 years. You can say that you've been practicing it, but not openly. You can say, I've been practicing my grandfather was practicing it.
So with the success of Mormon, the Book of Mormon, let's do like a play on Scientology.
You know, Book of Mormon was like is a big fuck you to Mormon. It's not like Book of Mormon. It's the best ever.
No,
but that's what I'm saying. We'll do our own play, but it'll be about Scientology. How about that? What do you guys think?
Yeah, it's called an episode of South Park.
Tom Cruise, you stop at the closet. check the closet. Come out the closet.
I love it when you realize that the actors are just crazy people with a lot of money.
Yes.
Because Tom Cruise, Han Solo. What's his fucking name? Who plays Han Solo?
Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford's a Scientologist.
Yeah. Really?
Yep. Has been for like 15 years.
I mean, but
It fucks with you, right? Now you're glad he died. You're like, took that fucking lightsaber, bitch.
Harrison Ford is not dead.
In the
movie
he
is.
And
did you think when I said the lightsaber in his fucking gut didn't throw you up? Like, oh, that's not real, is it?
That's not. It's not a documentary. What the fuck?
Yep, Star Wars isn't real.
did a documentary.
God damn it!
You guys
I thought
stop
it
smoking
was.
weed and then watching movies.
Yeah,
like,
you just
man, this
ruined-
Finding Nemo's fucking with me. How'd they get those fishes to talk?
Exactly, bro. I just figured they had a new process. Hey, but so out of all the places you've done this amazing fucking job of comedy, where would be your favorite spot, dude? Like between all the spots, what would be your favorite? And it doesn't have to be this.
I hate the Comedy Post fucking so much. Every time I go there, it's just more people. It's horrible.
There is more people.
They're just
Terrible.
awful people. I gotta wait like 2 hours to go up because I'm always
2
last.
hours.
There's like 80 comics on the fucking bill.
80
for $10. For
That's
$10.
nothing you know. No comedy show should be 3 fucking hours long.
$10. 3
How
hours.
how long is a good time for comedy?
An
show?
hour and a half to 2 hours. That's
Really?
it. You should never have more than like 6 or 7 comics on a show because it doesn't matter how
We never
funny.
do.
I know. I'm just fucking with you.
But
because people are gonna get, even if you see like a good movie after like 2 hours in a good movie, you're like, all right,
That's true.
I need to go home.
Yeah, it's true.
The Wolf of Wall Street was a great movie, but after the 2 hour mark, you're like, okay, just go to fucking jail or die already.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, Leo, stop snorting cocaine off that hooker's ass and die.
Something nobody's ever said.
But see, you gotta understand this.
Get
like-
that fucking bear to rip your asshole apart.
See, here in Southeast
Revenant.
LA, people when they pay $10, they expect to get their money's worth, even if it's just $10. So that's a good thing about Walter. That fool could go on for fucking ever, man.
I love Walter. He's great.
Dude, Walter, our host at the Comedy Post, that dude.
The drunker he gets, the longer
Dude,
his sets get.
The last show, you weren't there for the last one.
The teacher one, yeah. Jessica wanted me to do it, but I was out of town.
Dude, he after it was over, he asked everybody like, "You guys want me to keep going?" He performed for what, in like another hour and 20 minutes.
Fucking drunk.
Like another hour and still hosted the karaoke afterwards and let it, like, you know, he stays there and does
What song
karaoke.
did he sing?
Fuck, I don't know. I leave as soon as the show's over. I go home. Like,
Why?
Yep.
I just I
What
have.
does- what does he
As
go
soon
home
as I'm
after?
done, I
Dude,
usually.
it's usually like, well,
What song would he sing though if he was there?
I don't know. We don't watch them. We don't stay.
My heart will go
we
on.
Go home.
yeah, I've never.
I think you're like a Whitney Houston or
I probably
Wind
seen
Beneath My
some
Wings.
slackers.
No.
Some slackers, or maybe some.
Oh, I just do all white
some
white people
oldies.
stuff like the Queen. I do Queen a lot.
Yeah.
No, I don't do karaoke.
Pearl Jam.
Fuck
Fuck
Pearl Jam.
How about
Don't
Dock
say
on the
that,
Bay?
fool. She'll fucking hate. Oh,
Dock
dude,
on the Bay.
That's a great song.
No, the prize me. I am a word with the enemy. I'm
Uh,
white.
I can see you doing the Chinese chicken one. I can see you doing 311, maybe some Abercrombie and Finch.
No, if
no.
I'm gonna get on stage, I'm gonna tell jokes. I'm not gonna fucking do karaoke. I haven't done karaoke.
What was
since
that?
I
What was
stopped
that
doing
one
comedy.
song? Shumba Wumba. By what the fuck was that?
I like Shumba Wumba.
You know that's all right.
Yeah, Shumba
You remember
Wumba.
that shit? Come on, fool, you're white. Yeah. That's
Tequila.
That's
Done.
That's the most
Karaoke the entire
that's
song.
the most ethnic song
Right
he knows.
I like those
I got one
mariachi
better.
bands.
I got one better than you. How about da 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 da? Da. Remember that one? Da da. That was the whole song.
Yes.
Whole fucking song was.
He wasn't in LA yet.
You weren't
What
in
the fuck song is that?
It was a song where the whole song went da da da.
Yep. Dude, it was in a commercial.
No, I'm good. Fuck that shit.
I guess you don't watch as much TV as he
800 588 2300 Empire.
Twan, let me just ask you, bro.
Today.
Promise me next time there's karaoke, me and you would do Bring You Sexy Back. Come on, bro.
It's illegal for us to do it.
Come on, bro.
Because we're not bringing anything back except
bro.
people's dinner out of their
We'll
throats.
bring sexy back, bro.
Yeah, because when we go up there and start singing it, people are like, no, you're not. bringing sexy back. No, God, you're not.
Bro, trust me. Once they start singing, dancing, singing, they'll know what we're doing.
I don't know. I saw those pictures of you doing that. Where was that show they did it in your underwear? What was that all about?
That was it was a Mutiny Radio Comedy Festival.
There you go.
Everything was on the radio, and one of the underwear shows. We had like 40 people inside the room, and then we broadcasted it, and it was an underwear show. So I did my set in my underwear, and it was all. None of it was like my regular shit. I just did all new shit.
Did you do any manscaping before that show?
Why the fuck would I manscape? I'm not going to see my fucking pubes or my dick.
No. Well, what? Your chest, your back?
No, fuck that shit.
Did you touch up your nipples a little bit?
Fuck no. I went out there like a normal person. I didn't do any preparation. I just took my shirts off.
You didn't buy new draws because those draws look pretty new.
Yeah, I bought them at GameStop for $5.
Would you have paid more if you would have like known that you were gonna go out there in public and show them off? Did you buy those boxers specifically to go out in public with them?
No, I was at GameStop. I was like, oh, cool, they got underwear.
You really bought them at GameStop?
Yeah, fuck yeah, they have underwear there.
But I'm saying like, but did you buy those to show off, or did you know you were gonna wear those that day, or what?
I was literally like, oh, I need clean underwear. Hey, GameStop's got clean underwear. I can pick up a video game and get underwear. Fuck yeah, one trip.
And what was the boxers? What were the?
It was Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty. Yep. Thank you. And did your projectile come out of your pants?
No, I don't have enough force or girth to get anywhere.
Nowhere, bro. That's the problem I have, bro. It's like hanging out. Sometimes it's just like it always finds a way out.
Shower.
I'm neither.
Neither.
I'm just a penis. It's just a penis.
It's just like a button on a fur coat down there.
So it's like a Vienna sausage that can become like a Wiener Schnitzel dog.
Hey, doing comedy in L.A. and all this and all these these places. What's your favorite place in L.A. at least? Tell me that. Besides, like
the Comedy Post.
Yeah, besides the Comedy Post.
Let's see, favorite L.A. place. That's a good question. I like the Comedy Store. Every time I do the Comedy Store, it's always a great show. Always packed out. Always. I just did a podcast there last night too.
And what was podcast going on over there?
It was the Liars Club.
Oh, okay. With Jessica?
Yeah.
That's dope.
I filled in.
That's the who books our shows at the Comedy Post. It's Jessica.
Okay.
Yeah, I loved it. Jessica Lillen is like the nicest fucking person. I love her to death.
All the great shows that we've had there, it's because of her. Like she really books and not just that, but the fucking nicest people. Like.
Yes, Jessica's the one that got me. Yeah, I met Walter before that, but Jessica's the ones that told me to come out to that show.
Dude, if it wasn't for her, we wouldn't have I gotta give credit to people like Anthony because they come all the way, like we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
They come all the way to our neighborhood to bring quality comedy to our neck of the woods, where we grew up, to Southeast LA. And, people like him show up and dude, everybody's been so cool and all the comics have been really just really great people. So, props to Jessica for, booking our shows. She does a great job and, we wouldn't be where we are without her. So
yeah. Jessica's great.
And you said she works there. What does she do there?
She's a doorman at the comedy store.
Woman? Door person?
She likes to say door guy.
Door guy.
Yeah, I do that private gig that is going to fly me out there. The gig I did at the restaurant, it was with Walter and Jessica were both there.
Okay.
And they went on before me, and they had a lot of fun with it. It was just it was a restaurant full of light salesmen. They sell lights for a living.
That's it?
Yeah. I was like, you guys must suck at your job. Literally, your guys' pitch must be you walk into a dark room like, you need lights? I gotcha. You guys can't sell in this restaurant because there's lights right now. There you go. Boom. Your job's done.
But you know what? Lights are always going to be in demand. If there's a recession, people still need lights.
Yeah. You need quality, professional lights. Are you in a dark room right now?
Yes.
Is your TV off? You're not watching this fucking commercial then.
Bro, I'm telling you, but you're going to need a light. What do you ask for, a light?
But he just brought up a great point. If you need lights, you probably... How are you gonna watch it on TV if you can't even?
But you're not. But you know what? It's not about watching me on TV. It's about when you don't have a light, you're gonna think of me and be like, "I need a light. Let me call Dre."
But it was a bunch of drunk ass people that they flew all those people in just for that event. They closed the entire. It was Buga de Beppo or Buga de.
Oh yeah,
Buga de Fluff Fluff Fluff.
Buga de Beppo.
Buga de Beppo.
Yeah, they closed the entire restaurant and they flew their people in there just for that dinner and that show, and most of them didn't even eat. So I took home a fuck ton of food.
Why did you call me?
Yeah, for real.
I like
What the
fuck tons of
fuck?
food.
I wasn't gonna give you my fucking
I like
cake.
I like to fuck tons of food.
I know, right? Fuck tons of food.
I like to fuck tons of food.
You know what the great thing is? Those cannolis stay good for like 3 or 4 days.
Damn.
That's what I hate about cannolis when they're soft after a day or two.
I hate when my cannoli goes soft too after a day or two.
Mine goes soft. after like a
Penis
minute or
joke.
two.
You got that. Boom.
Oh, R.I.P. the homie. Anyways,
I gotta do that. Thank you.
yeah, we won't talk about that. We're trying to keep this episode on the up and up. Let's talk more about rape.
Rape.
Hey, but what I was gonna say.
Player 1, you ready? Go get it.
You raped. Awesome. Thank you. Imagine you get the achievement on the Xbox 360. You get that medal.
10 rapes.
Rape.
But yeah, dude, I love the Comedy Store, bro. I really love it. It's a wonderful place. I have several friends and people that I admire come out of there. Have you ever got to? So did you get to record in the actual podcast studio they have there?
Yeah, I went downstairs.
Dude, I have never got to record in there, but the homie from Punch Drunk took me down there. He gave me a little tour, and I was like, "Hell yeah, man, this is awesome."
Yeah, that's just legit. It's a soundproof room. They got good.
It wasn't. Relax. It wasn't. I mean, were you there before when it was fixed up?
No, I was just down there yesterday, my first time.
Oh, okay. Let me tell you what it was before. It was basically a fucking hole in the wall closet that they stored a bunch of shit that they end up getting rid of later. But yeah, I used to have one light that barely worked that would flicker a lot, and they would have one table.
Call those light bulb salesmen.
It's crazy, dude. It's crazy what it was. So now, yeah, you're right. To see what it is now, they have a full-blown soundproof area. They even have a separate producers area and shit. They have the mics now. I don't know if the light's working officially. Is the white light working fine now?
No, they brought in their own lights.
Exactly. But everything else is legit.
Yeah, everything's
It's
legit.
got torches in there.
But I mean, it doesn't have Funko Pops or TVs all the way. This is freaking pretty cool. I like this.
Bro, let me tell you.
Porn in here must be really fucking extreme.
Oh, bro, if I turn on the sound system, you can hear it down the street. I'm serious.
That's not good.
It's very good. You know, like, it's like down the street, bro. Down the street.
And someone's down the street just like, oh my god, is he doing this again? Jesus
Hey,
I'm just trying to eat.
Again.
I just got my ass beat at Taco Bell. I just want to fucking sleep.
Yeah. Dude, I've had the pleasure of interviewing Steve Simone in the back in the comedians bar.
Listen.
Damn, that dildo's strong.
They're peeling out.
Hey, right.
That's Southeast LA right here. Can you see it?
Yeah. I have my security system.
My
I
bad.
keep an eye out. Right. She's like, where the
You
fuck
can see those fools peeling out.
But yeah, so I've had the pleasure of interviewing Steve Simone in the comedians bar in the back. So I love that spot.
Nice.
But my dream is to record an episode of anybody. I don't care who's recording what, if it's mine, somebody else's, but in that podcast studio. So I'm very jealous of you, man, being able to record down there like that.
Talk to Jessica about it then. Or you talked to Jessica about it. Jessica literally just texted me during the day, and she's like, "Hey, do you want to do the podcast in the Comedy Store?" I was like, "Yeah, sure."
But I heard they're starting to restrict people now on their shows and everything. There, like now you have to pay or you have to sign in and sign out some shit.
I didn't do that. I guess because I was a guest or something.
But yeah. But the people who do the shows, they're requiring them. Yeah,
more than likely.
I keep offering my services to the Comedy Store podcast with Rick Ingram and Eleanor Kerrigan. I keep shouting them out on Twitter like, yo, if you need a producer, let me know, man. I'm down to fucking go down there and do whatever you guys need. So make sure if you see them to put in the good word for me. Tell them that I'm a professional.
Tell them, check this out. This video we talked about a rape game.
Yeah.
Yo, it was tight.
We like sold.
It was super upbeat the whole time. We were just talking about rape.
Have you been able to perform?
Beating up shit.
Have you been able to perform in all the rooms there? Have you had the pleasure of doing
not the big one,
the main one,
the
main
original room and the belly room I've been in, but I haven't done the main room yet.
Main room, yeah, that's up there. I'm hearing Adam is like keeping that shit on lockdown now, right?
Well, I mean, I'm gonna try on Monday to do the comedy potluck. That's in the main room, so I might try.
Oh, they're still doing the potluck.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
And the Kill Tony. Kill Tony every
You do
Monday.
Kill Tony?
I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to try. It's just a bucket spot. You just go there, sign up, and then you might be in the bucket.
Oh, but let me tell. Well,
You could literally try and do it this Monday if you wanted to try to stand up. It's just a minute, so.
Bro, you if during this interview you haven't realized how mean I am. I'm not funny. I'm just mean. But I'm saying, but the thing about Kill Tony, let me tell you, is like that's a launch pad. Like Kill Tony is like that. That's like going on Rogan, bro. Those people are listening. And if you could shine on there, then you will pick up. But you already know this, but I'm letting everybody else know. If you get on Kill Tony and you shine, you're gonna get picked up. People are gonna recognize you. Your name will be out there.
Cool. I'm going to try on Monday then.
He's like, I don't give a fuck. I just want to get out.
I'm going to go on Monday. I was originally going to go on Monday to potluck.
Have you ever watched Kill Tony? Do you know what it's about?
Yeah, I watch it all the time.
Okay, so then you know.
Yeah, I know about it. They pick a name on the bucket. You get up there, do 1 minute, and then if you're good, they don't rail you. If you're bad, they rail you for like 6 minutes.
Who would be your dream judge panel?
Bill Burr. Bill Burr or Dane Cook.
Yeah.
Those are two of my people that I started watching comedy with.
Next
Or
time-
Zach Galifianakis. That
Okay.
guy.
Yeah, stick to this is Bill Burr and Zach. Don't say Dana Cook there. Don't say that one again.
Why? Yeah, I know people hate him, but I watched him when I thought it was funny. So
I'm gonna make sure to edit that part of the interview. So, anyways,
he's not making a rape game. He's just a comic that people think that stole shit.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just totally busting your balls. I know people gets a hard time. He's actually not that bad. No, honestly, I'm just giving him a hard time because he gets a hard time. But he's not Carlos Mencia, dude. No, that's not. We're not talking about that guy. We're talking. He's a good comedian. He's got skills. I just like giving him a hard time.
See, I never kept up with. Did that fool really steal jokes?
Carlos Mencia?
Yeah. Oh yeah, he stole fuck ton of jokes.
Because see that's my thing with comedy. It's like, I mean, everybody has different life experiences. You know what I mean? But what if your life experience is too close to somebody else's life experience?
No, it's the fact that Ari had a joke about people making boulders and Mexicans being on this side of the wall, and he opened for him, and Mencia making the same joke on his special. It's just like it's too much. It's too,
on his own special.
Yeah, Mencia used it on his special when Ari used the joke on.
There's okay to have similarities. I mean,
Parallel
there's no
thinking.
one's gonna have similarities to shit that happens to me. My shit's too specific. But there are some times where people are like, "Oh, that's specific," and if it's too specific, the person that started the joke first gets to keep it, and the other person has to drop it.
But there's a such thing as parallel thinking.
Yeah,
especially when it's a tragic event.
Mancia literally took that
word
joke
for word.
and then word for word said it in a
word
special.
I mean, come on, you don't ever do shit word for word. You gotta.
The thing is, Mencia is still getting weekends. He's doing like 4 days of the Bray Improv in like a few months, and he sells that shit out. So just like Dan Cook, who's making a comeback since Louis C.K.'s off the map now.
But is that fool still doing is still doing other people's jokes? Or like Mencia? Like I haven't seen this act in a long time.
I haven't seen Mencia since 2003 when he's still on Mind of Mencia.
It's not even his real name. We should use his real fucking name.
Well,
isn't his real name like Ned?
Well, your real name is Andre. You know what I mean?
But how do you get Carlos from Ned?
His real name's Ned?
Ned, yeah. Ned,
like Flanders?
Ned Stark.
Is that what Ned Stark? Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know his real
it's Ned
fucking
something. I don't know what his last name is, but he's not even really Mexican. He's like, what is he? Like kind of European?
I have no idea.
No idea.
There's no way that Carlos Mencia is really like Ned Goodall from England.
Watch, we're gonna look it
that
up.
Fucking hardcore Spanish.
Pulls out a little monocle.
We're gonna look it up. Watch, she's gonna look it up now for us. Watch, she's gonna look it up. Look it up. Hey, but so comedy wise, do you have albums out?
No, not yet.
Do you have a video special out?
I have a Netflix special that might be coming out soon. We're still editing it, so that might be out in the end of the year. And then I got to think.
Are you trying to do for your own special? You trying to jump on with the Degenerates or one of those other like
I don't
conglomerates? You don't care just as long as
I got a Buzz. I'm doing something for BuzzFeed next week, so that'll help me out. It's just credits I need to get to launch it, and then I just got to get in front. I'm headlining a comedy club, my first one in June. So yeah, I mean I'm making the steps.
What club is that?
The Comedy Spot in Scottsdale, Arizona.
Oh,
what's his name?
Ned Arnold Mencia.
What is his what is his origin? Like, what is his nationality?
Honduran American.
Honduran. I was wrong.
He ain't Mexican.
He's not Mexican, but he wasn't European either.
I mean, the Carlos Mencia
we're both
name
wrong.
would fucking go with him, though.
Missy gave him that name. Hey, so that's pretty dope, dude.
You're not Mexican.
You're
How dare you, you Honduras piece of shit.
You know, Missy gave him that name, and that's why you just stuck with it. She'd give anybody their name, and they have to fucking do
Do
it.
you speak Spanish? No, you don't. Do you speak Honduran?
Do you think you would have been able to handle the pressure of Missy if she was still alive over there at the Comedy Store?
Yeah.
Because you know she would like pick you, and if she picked you, you were good. If she didn't like you, you never came back again.
I mean, that's comedy. I mean, if you fuck up on a mic and someone important's there, you are fucking done for at least a year. And then you got to come back and hopefully they see you when you do good again. That's why I try to be as professional as possible anytime I do a book show or open mic. I don't go up there and start saying weird shit. I got a good, I'm not gonna be like, so anyway,
You guys ever play the rape game?
I made this rape game. It's super good. I just think you should all play. It's rated E for everyone.
Hey, but that's an icebreaker, bro. That's what you call an icebreaker.
No, if you use an ice pick in that game, that's called an icebreaker. Man, fuck that game. That's so stupid. Even the fucking the cover of the game looked creepy as shit. Just a woman standing, looking in the mirror, and he's just like some guy that's like looks like Hodor with a shaved fucking head.
Bro.
Like Hodor.
I'm just happy they
rape woman.
I'm just happy they use gameplay from the actual game for the cover and not some bullshit like computer graphic generate shit.
Is that Tiny Toons? That's not right. I don't think that should be yet.
Hey, so this show in Scottsdale, Arizona, your headline. How'd you get a hold of that? Was that just they saw your?
That's what I'm talking about. When you got to be professional and you got to have good attitude.
Yeah.
And when because I did a bunch of shows I do so many shows with a lot of people that are headliners, and then they recommended me to that spot. Then I sent them a video, and then they said, "Okay, you got a weekend."
Dope.
Yeah, I never met the guy. I literally just know him from about 6 or 7 headliners that recommended me to headline.
That's how it works.
Yep. So you got to. Main thing in comedy is, do you put the work in. And don't be a dick. Be nice to everybody.
Are you worried about not doing it? Because I mean, if by them putting in the word, they're gonna be held liable if you do good or bad.
I know, but I can do 45 minutes, no problem. I've done 2 hours before. It's not hard because all the work I put in.
Yeah.
I mean, I did like an hour at the Comedy Puss when there's like 3 people.
Comedy
in there.
Puss. I like that. We should call it the Comedy Puss.
I said post. That's my fucking accent.
Dre smokes a lot of weed.
Look at the Comedy Puss.
Remember when there was like 3 people? That was like the first time. There was like 4 people there, and I just went up there, and then Walter has that problem where if he's laughing at my jokes, he'll never light me, and I never remember to stop until someone lights me.
I'm the one that was supposed to light. That was my bad because I'm the one that lights. And dude, he was just so funny. Like there was only like literally. Like,
my
3
wife.
or 4 people
My
there.
wife called me that time too.
No, I think that was the second time.
Was that the second time? Okay.
Yes, because the second time we had more people there, and he was doing this joke where he started talking about his wife always calling him at the worst time, and literally on stage his phone goes off. And it's his wife calling him.
And I answered the phone.
And he answered and put her on speaker.
And I tell her a story about how like she got drunk on our wedding night. I had to drive 45 minutes to pick her fucking ass up, and her friends had to drive her car home. And on the way home, we're driving behind her car.
Yeah.
She's like, "Someone stole my car."
And it would have been funny. You should have called her friend and been like, "Yo, I need you to drive up next to us and pretend like you're stealing your car, and we're gonna chase you."
If I would have been in a better state of mood and not just so tired of her bullshit that night, she got drunk as shit. We got her Taco Bell, and then she fell asleep eating Taco Bell butt naked in her hotel room.
Well, at least you get jumped by 6 Taco Bell people.
Thankfully, it didn't take an hour. Like we were in the drive-through picking the food up, and I'm in a tuxedo. She's in a wedding dress, and the person just hands us the food, and I'm just like, Tuesdays, right? And I drive away.
If I was an employee, I'd be like, yo, I'm giving you no sauce because I'm not gonna be liable for any of that shit landing on your girl's dress.
No, we got back to the hotel room, and then we take her upstairs, and then she just like removes her clothes, and then she's butt naked, like taco time, it's taco time, and then she just jumps in bed. She's got tacos on her titties, and then she's just eating them, and then she passes out halfway through eating them, and then she wakes up like 3 o'clock in the morning. She's like, and she just eats the rest of them. Like
I would be like,
fucking animal.
if I saw my girl like that, I'd be like, girl, if we weren't married already, I'd be marrying you again, and then I would just dig in while she's eating tacos.
Dig in.
While she's eating tacos. You know what I mean? Yeah.
No, I don't.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, he does.
Oh,
Yeah, man.
that's gross.
You gotta dig in, bro.
Oh, that's
He
gross.
knows.
No,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go down
Yeah.
somebody with her fucking eating Taco
Yeah.
Bell. I want to eat like fucking farts when she's eating.
Hey man, get it done, bro.
Fart down my throat and I can't
Get it
fucking
done,
taste things
bro.
for 6 months.
Hey, bro. They call that the human centipede, man. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah, that's
do
great.
it twice.
Great. There's a reason why they were eating
Twice.
like formulated diets on the centipede because they'd just
Bro.
be worried like, you want some Indian food? And the other people were like, no.
Bro.
We got Indian food and we got Taco Bell. We're just gonna put it in one burrito and we're gonna let you eat it. And then all the rest of the ass to mouth people are just like, kill us now, you
Hey.
sick German bastard.
Hey man, that's fucking and let me tell you about my wedding night. I got so drunk that my friend ended up carrying me on his shoulders up and throwing me in bed, and then my wife joined me. The end.
That could have gotten dark real quick.
I know, right?
And my
Hey,
friend
but then he started
slowly
playing
and
the rape
passionately
game.
took my pants off.
Then he took the rape game too literally.
And then he got a controller
And
out and he said,
confused me
it's
for my
just
wife."
a game.
And then that's what I based the game off of.
That's a good point. Are they going to have just straight rape in that game, or is it going to be gay rape as well?
I made it for everybody. I made it for everybody.
I mean, if they don't do it, then it's just like now they're just being aggressive to gay people too. It's just wrong. The whole fucking thing is wrong.
No, it's
Don't
not.
play that goddamn game,
Bro.
Go play fucking Grand Theft Auto or just play R. Kelly Chess Masters.
Yes. R.L. Kelly, let me take care of your
Trapped in the
kids.
closet.
I believe I can king.
Have you ever met some of the crazy people that are over there at the comedy store?
Like who?
Like have you seen Bill Burr over there?
No.
Oh man.
I want to. Like my comedy goal is to open for Bill Burr or just do a show that he's on, and that's about it.
I got my photo with that guy, but what about Don Bears from the Nasty Show?
Oh yeah, I saw Don last night. Don is a super nice guy. I met him when he's the warm up guy for Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah.
And I literally he asked for people for questions. I was new to comedy too. I just raised my hand. I was like, "How'd you get your job?" And then people were just thought that was an insult. I was like, "No, I legitimately want to know how you got your job because I want the job too." And he took it as an insult. It's like, "I was funny. That's how, asshole." I was like, "Fuck, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it that way." I apologized to him last night too. That was like 3 years ago too. I still apologize.
Did
for
he
it.
remember?
No.
He was like,
He's like, "Fuck are you?"
Him and Brody used to have a warm up off because both of them were warm up guys, and they would have a warm up off. And one time they offered Brody the job because they were like they weren't really digging Don, and Don gave him a hard time about that for a long time. It sucks.
Yep, but that's fucking comedy. Comedy's the worst
cutthroat.
fucking thing in the world to do if you want to do it.
What about what about some of the other people? Like let's say what about Danish and O'Neill? Have you met those guys? Danish and O'Neill?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love those motherfuckers. You listen to their podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think about those guys?
I like all their.
Those guys are super weird. Their podcast is the #1 horse fucking podcast in the country. You know that, right?
I did not know that.
Oh yeah, ask him about it.
I didn't know it was a category, to be honest.
Oh yeah, ask him about it. There's a guy that made a song specifically
weird
for their podcast that's about horse fucking, and he's a pretty good guy. Pepper, he makes intros for me too sometimes.
When it comes to horse fucking, there's only 3 podcasts in the country, and we're number 1.
Yes.
The other 2
There's
are
only 3 names in horse rape you could count on.
Oh god, is that gonna be like a DLC in that game?
I don't.
Horse rape.
That'd be dope. There's a
Chicken
mod.
fucking.
There's a
And
mod.
it'd still rape you in prices because it's
Choking
probably like a
the chicken.
$29 season pass. That's what sucks about it.
And then you still got in-game purchases.
Have you ever met a guy?
Microtransactions
you gotta get
for more penis size.
You gotta get that fucking what was that Wi-Fi fucking butt plug?
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. That's
in the game.
That's gonna be a tool. That's gonna be an adapter for the game.
I hate making jokes about that goddamn game because it's so stupid.
'Cause it's
Who
gonna-
the fuck was just like, it'd be a great game? What's that, bro?
Rape.
Wait, hold on a second. Oh my god. What if we make a game about simulating rape? And the other guy's like, just like, what the fuck, dude?
I don't think a pothead would have came up with that.
Okay, you're right.
Bro,
Someone that was doing like
someone
hardcore
meth.
crystal meth.
This is my idea of what happened. He's like,
here's what I'm doing. I'm fucking this chick.
Rape.
This is what
And
happened.
you can't nut
it was
'cause
two
you're on
guys.
meth?
It was 2 guys. They're sitting
Not
around,
on
they were
meth.
sitting
I
around
thought
the
you can't.
table, and
I
then one
do.
guy was like, "What if we made a game about simulating rape?" And the other guy's like, "For reals, bro? I've been working 6 months on it. Let me show you what I have. And that's how it went.
Let's practice. And then he rapes his friend.
Wait, what?
The other guy.
It got dark. It got real dark. I'm sorry.
That's what made it dark,
Yeah,
not all the other terrible shit that we've been saying.
Not the previous rape. This rape.
Oh, it was
Two
friendship.
guys raping.
It was
That-
friendship rape.
a
That's what
a
made
guy
it too
raping
much.
Another guy. That's the line right there.
Too much shit now. We're in uncharted territory because they were friends first.
They were acquaintances? No,
They
we
just said-
can't have that.
I don't even want to be a part of this thing. It's sad now.
Hey,
The
guys.
dream is
Hey,
gone.
guys. This is a classy outfit. Let's stop. Let's get off the subject of rape real quick. Come on. Let's get back to the funny bit.
All right.
You're right.
No, I'm just
You're
kidding.
right. So I was beating the shit out of this hooker in Grand Theft
Grand
Auto,
Theft Auto,
and then
yeah.
Taco Bell workers came out and started hating me. I was like, "What the fuck?"
And then I
That's
got trapped
funny.
in the snow and I survived off packets of.
That's funny because I was choking people. I was suffocating people with a plastic bag when I saw you getting beat by those Taco Bell employees.
This podcast has been brought to you by
Rape.
the letter rape.
The
letter rape. It's a letter rape.
That's not a letter. Shut up, Karen.
That's why you got raped.
One rape. Ha ha ha.
Oh, God damn it.
Two rape. Ha ha ha.
I'm not.
They just go in
rapes.
edit that.
I'm not affiliated with this podcast.
Rape me. That's gonna be our theme song.
It's not rape if you
Wait,
ask.
never
Never mind. No, I'm
It's
gonna-
not rape if you like it.
It's not
Can't
rape
rape
if
the
you
willy.
ask for them to rape you.
Can't rape the
It
willy.
was like rape me. That literally is the
That's
most
why-
contradictory thing you can
That's why
possibly
it says
say.
you can't rape the willing.
Hey, Fonz, real quick on the comedy subject before we get to it, because we're way past our time. I apologize keeping you guys here for
Oh,
so
no
long.
worries.
Hey,
Shit.
but what's up with the comedy pose? What do you hope to take it? What are you trying to do with all that?
The comedy post. The main reason I told you the story earlier. I saw Walter performing at this one club. He had his show going on, and I saw that they were rushing him off for some nonsense. So I talked to the people where I work at the American Legion in Southgate, and we started this. It was supposed to be the original concept. Like, we're way off that now. Now it's just like headliners. But before we tried to do an open mic too with it, and it was just
Yeah, my buddy Ernesto.
you
and
remember that,
Ezekiel,
right?
Yeah.
and Ernesto and Ezekiel, dude, OGs from the comedy post. There were some of the few that would go pretty much every show we had to do the open mic.
Yeah.
Mr. Ernesto Ledesma.
Yeah, Ledesma.
And Ezekiel.
Fuck. Sorry, Ezekiel.
Sorry, Z.
Hey, this is the government. We don't need first and last names.
But dude, those fools were the ones that would always show up
Yeah.
because they're locals.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I wanted to bring something to our community that was something positive, something that wasn't some bullshit crime or some bullshit like government stealing money, whatever. Because we have here in Bell, we had some nonsense that went down. Anyways, you know what's up. But we want to bring something positive. And lately, what we've been doing, now that we've picking up a little bit of steam, is in December we work with Hiccups the Clown.
Yeah.
And he does the Hiccups Pizza Project, and he also works with kids that have cancer.
I love you, Hiccup. I'm just saying. It was just what you said was so fucking funny to me.
But
that fucking is the funniest thing I've ever heard on fucking stage in my entire life. It's like just the most stone cold. That was really funny. Some kids don't make it to their next birthday, and that's why I'm like, what the fuck?
It was a weird transition from a comedy, from a joke.
It was so fucking
to just like
funny.
Everybody just go.
Like he's never hosted a comedy show before, and like when he said that, I was like, oh my god,
you got to bring it in.
I want
smoother.
him. I want him to be the host of every show I do now. It was just so perfect because he didn't even realize how fucked up.
Happy
it was.
New Year! You know, some kids don't make it to every New Year.
It was just there was no. It was like it was the perfect. It was a perfect joke. No pause. He just like said it so politely. It's like, that was really funny, right, guys? So some kids don't make it to the next birthday. And I was like, what?
But we did something with him in December.
So we're gonna have him sponsoring our New Year's Eve party.
At Hiccup,
fucking me and Jesse were losing in the background. I was like, Jesse, did you hear what he said? She's like, no. I'm like, you just said some kids don't make it to the next birthday. She's like, what? Oh, fucking!
Well, that's what we were.
I fucking love her laugh when she says
that's one of the
laugh
things
and
that
shit.
he works for. He works
yeah.
for kids with cancer. So
Yeah.
this was really Hiccups is really passionate, and if anybody wants to, he does the last Sunday of every month. He does a pizza project down in Skid Row.
Okay.
And you can look him up on social media. It's Hiccups Payaso or Hiccups the Clown.
Yeah.
And we helped him out in December. In January, we did a free show for federal workers that were, during the the
Government
Furlough.
shutdown.
Yeah.
And then last month we did free for not just teachers, but just
Free for
anybody,
titties?
free for teachers or anybody
teachers.
that worked in schools, like support staff. We did a free show for them.
I go to school. Can I get it free?
No, it doesn't count.
Oh.
It doesn't work that way. But we did that for them, and then this month it was short notice. We're doing a St. Patrick's Day on the 15th.
Yeah.
On March 15th, we're doing St. Patty's Day, and I'm still trying to figure out who we're gonna hook up this month. So you just gotta, keep track of the comedypost.sg, and then make sure you read what I post, and you'll see who's gonna be free this month. But hopefully, in May, we should have done it this month, but this show came up so fast that we wanted to do something with women because International Women's Month was this month.
Yeah.
Was what, yesterday or the day before? So we wanted.
I think it's today. No, is it?
No, it's
yesterday.
2 days ago.
You're right.
So we wanted to do something with them, but this show came up so fast because we wanted to incorporate it with St. Patrick's Day that I just didn't have the time to. So I'm working on it for next month. Hopefully, be able to do something with a women's home or something. April.
Dope.
April already? Yeah, March, April. Yeah.
Yeah.
April. Hopefully, do something, dude. I'm telling you, this new medication is good, but it fucking has me all fucked up. But we're trying to do something with that.
Weed every day.
And I like the whole concept of the comedy post because we have talent like Anthony that come down from,
smoke weed every day.
Yes, sir.
Garden Grove.
Where he could be performing at probably better shows than the comedy post. But these guys take time to come down here and share their skills with our community, with our working community that can't make it to shows.
Yeah, you Comedy Post and Stoned Everywhere. I don't care how big I get one day. I'm still gonna do you guys' shows because I fucking love them.
Dude.
And
taking my wife to a Stoned Everywhere show is just the funnest fucking thing ever. 'Cause she's just so fucking high, and she's just like, "Oh my god, this shit's amazing." And I was just making jokes with other people. I was talking to a table at last Stone Everywhere. I was just talking about how this guy needs to just fucking ask this girl to marry him already. They're like, "Yeah, we've been together for 6 years and no ring." I was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you? Get a job, stop playing Xbox, and marry this fuking chick." And her uncle was there, her brother was there.
Don't get no ideas.
And her brother was looked like a serial killer. I was just like, "Oh, it's great. Thanks for coming here, not stabbing people on the way here. How you doing?" Like, the higher I get, the more intense I get.
Hey, but that is real cool that you're willing to come down here and do that for the people because that's the hardest thing about getting anybody from the store, anybody from the Ice House, anybody from the Improv to come down here to give this area a chance.
Yeah, dude. And
I always tell them about the spot, and they're always like, "Oh yeah, excited." I show them a couple of shots. They're like, "Yeah, yeah," and then I tell them where it's at, and they're like, "Oh, I can't do it," or "I got something to do," or "I just don't want to go." That's cool that you do that.
That was the thing at first was when Jessica Wellington books her, gets her shows and Walter hosts, but just that was my worry was people finding out where it was at and being like, "Well, Southgate, that's it," and then.
The funny thing is, I didn't know what Southgate was. I was like, "Yeah, sure, I'll go." It's like 20 minutes from where I live. Fuck it, I don't give a shit.
Not 20 minutes from where you live.
But dude,
I'm in Garden Grove.
Yeah, it's like an hour, half hour.
Anaheim?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, it's like 20 minutes from where I drive.
Oh shit!
Well,
it
depends on traffic. Like right now, he works at. I mean, it probably wasn't as bad, but
I work in Fountain Valley. So
how long would it take you to get here during the week? About an hour.
6 hours.
About an
At
hour. Yeah,
least.
at least. But. It's the comedy post. Not only are we bringing something positive to our community, but it also helps out the veterans because it's at the American Legion of Southgate. You know what I mean? So it helps them, do their, especially right now that they have a lot more programs going on in there and they're trying to do more with the community. Like this is my way of giving back to a community that I took a lot from when I was younger because I was a fucking
the Fly Guy. Remember the Fly Guy?
What Fly Guy?
There's a guy that his first time doing comedy was at the South.
Oh my god!
Oh
my! Talking about
yes,
Julian.
Yes. Oh my god! Where I just went up there. When I went up there and I just ripped into him for 6 minutes because I was just like, "Where did you get that? Like that banana's not new."
That fool pulled a banana out of.
I did pull a banana and then put
and it wasn't like a nice banana. It was like already spotty.
So he's been using that banana for a while. Then he's been doing his act, and then like I was like, well, "What about the zucchini?" because that was like 2.5
He
feet
pulled out
long,
zucchini.
and it was like it had the plastic on. I was like, so did you just buy that? Did you just put that in your act? He's like, yeah, I just bought it last night for my new act. I'm like, you should not have kept that in there. And he put something on, he put a bra over his eyes. He's like, look, I'm a fly.
I'm a Spanish fly.
I was like, oh my god,
But dude,
this guy can be on Conan.
dude, at least you know what? You got to give him props
He
for
tried.
trying.
He tried.
You know what I mean? Because
He tried.
That was ballsy.
He tried.
And it was a try.
Tried.
No one said, yeah, but you
No,
know,
bro. No.
But
That's where you need somebody to come out and be like, okay, you tried, I get off.
No, after that, I think we stopped doing open mics.
What's
It
that?
was pretty-
That's
No, that was on the book show. That was the book part of the show.
That was the last open mic that we allowed open mics. Was it?
That
When
sucks.
We just gave up on that. No, we'll eventually go back to it,
Yeah.
but we just gotta
It was
build.
so perfect. It was so fucking funny.
It was funny.
It was just like, what?
It just-
What? And they just pulled his giant zucchini out with plastic over. It was like, why is it still in plastic?
Because he's taking it back later.
Dude, it was wrapped in like shrink wrap.
Yeah.
Like why?
The fuck? Are you gonna make sure that you're gonna be able to use it later? It's in your dick hole, bud. You're not eating it later.
You might.
And when he said he was Spanish fly, that was so much preparation just to get to the fact that he said, I'm Spanish fly. That was it. It was like 3 minutes just to say, look, Spanish fly, biz biz. I was like,
But that's the beautiful part.
way it
That's the
went
best
down,
part
dude.
about it.
that's the
It
best
was
part about
so-
it. 3 minutes of just seeing a man take a bra out. I was like, where'd you get? Like, I actually, honestly, I was like, was that Victoria's Secret? Or was that Kmart?
Okay.
This fool had more
Okay.
questions after the show than I could answer. I was like, I don't know.
Let me
dog.
tell you. The night that when I went to your show last, and that one chick that was up there that kept bombing, me and my girl kept laughing at all the spots you weren't supposed to laugh. Does that bug you guys when we do that? When we laugh when you're not supposed to laugh?
Yeah, when you laugh when we're about to get to a punchline, I fucking hate that shit.
Or what
It's like,
about-
so I was at my grandmother's the other day.
No, this is the one I'm talking about.
Fucking cocks.
What about when you say a punchline and then nobody reacts and then we laugh?
If someone
then
doesn't
it-
laugh at my
then
joke,
it's
if
sympathy laugh.
someone doesn't laugh, usually I just say, "Well, fuck y'all, that was funny," and then that gets a laugh because
Okay.
they might have just missed the joke.
My
It's
thing I was
fine.
worried about was that every time that chick would like hit a punchline and then it would have hit, that's when we would
What
laugh.
chick?
I don't want
I
to say
can't
names.
remember
I
what
don't want
the-
to say
I
names.
can't remember
I don't
who
want
it
to say
was
names.
that
I
he's
don't want to
talking
put
about,
nobody
'cause you know
down.
me, I'm running in and out because I'm also
You
security.
guys are running a professional show, and I don't want to ruin people's names on my show. I'll tell you guys who it was, but I don't want
Tell us
to.
after. But you know what?
And you meet a
like,
lot of
like you
great
said,
comics there, too.
bombing is part of the game.
Oh,
You're not
yeah.
gonna be
No,
on fire every
I,
night.
I bombed the
Dude,
first
I
time I
went
did
up
stand up.
once,
I bombed. I've
and I
bombed
bombed.
recently. You bomb all the time.
That's the beautiful part.
The best, the you know you're getting better the less you bomb. When you're doing better more than you're bombing, and then to get to the point where you're just doing good, but you're still gonna bomb at once in a while.
That's when I
But
laugh
th-
is at
that's
the bomb.
thing that everybody's bombed. Like everybody's been that kid that gets handed the control that isn't plugged in, and you just you think you're doing good, but you're not. And it happened to me. I just need to keep getting up there, but that's a whole different deal. But I need to get back on.
Yeah, he did
on
stoned
that
every. You did stand up and stoned everywhere. It was fucking awful. You were too high.
But
you were
dude,
too fucking high. You forgot my fucking credits. You forgot everything. You're
this
like,
fool,
man,
the
this
first
guy.
time, the first time he did stoned everywhere, it was like 10 minutes of jokes and like 20 minutes of
And then I would scream at them, and I would remember a joke. Yeah, it was 30 minutes. I would do like 10 minutes of jokes, and then I forgot the rest of it because I was fucking high.
That's a good a time though.
Yeah, dude, it's a great. You should check it out. One of the things
We will check it out.
Yeah.
So we're fucking way past time. So I'm gonna call you guys back in again. My plan is, I don't know if you know this, but I'm gonna do a special comedy show here. We have a little stage, and we're gonna do a little storyteller comedy show here, and hopefully we'll have you guys back, and you guys could join us. If you guys can't
Sure.
be on the show, then at least be in the audience.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, dude. for sure.
Where can people get hold of you, Twan?
AD Comedy 28, Instagram, Twitter, and my Facebook is Anthony Davis. But if it's a black guy, that's not me.
What
'Cause, when you Google Anthony Davis, the basketball player comes up.
But if you Google Anthony Davis, the comedian, the basketball player comes back up. So I'm fucked.
Anthony Davis, comedian. Another guy comes up.
Yeah.
Another black guy comes up.
If he's in shape, it's not the right Anthony Davis. You gotta look for the white.
That's
Anthony
why you gotta
Davis.
go with Twan Davis. Who's gonna be
Davis,
Twan
dude.
Davis? Who's gonna be?
What about Anthony
will kill myself
Twan
right now.
Davis?
Oh, no.
That sounds fancy as fuck.
I
dog.
would
Tweezy
rather
Davis.
slit my wrist.
Yeah.
How about Tweezy
Anthony-
D?
I will slit my wrist with the game cartridge for the rape game.
Tweezy D. We'll call you Tweezy D.
No, I'm okay.
All right.
I'd rather snort
would
cocaine
you,
off of crack horse.
What's your next comedy show? When's your next comedy?
I'm in the rec room at Huntington Beach.
I thought I said something wrong. I was like, "What the fuck did I say wrong?"
No, I have my whole.
It's cool. It's cool.
You don't understand your accent.
I know you have. I know you have I know you have your everything up on your website. Or
yeah,
on your.
I have. I'm at the rec room in Huntington Beach on 314 with Jen Murphy. She's a really funny comedian. She's been on like Last Comic Standing and all that. So it's my first time at the rec room. So it's a pretty good show. I'm excited.
Dope, dude. And you know, next time I get the store, I'm going to have to fucking make a huge effort to get out there and see you over there, man. Try to support you, man.
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah.
Fonz, when's the next comedy post?
Next comedy post is going to be
next Friday.
March 15th. Next Friday. March 15th. Walter, of course, is hosting. Fuck, I had the.
It's funny because Jessica's always on the lineup, but sometimes she doesn't. It's like she's in and out. Right?
She's not in the lineup this month.
Oh, she because
No.
I remember like 1 month she was going to be on the lineup, and then she wasn't there. I was like, "What the fuck? Where are you?" And I got worried, and then she's like,
Hey,
"Oh
fool,
yeah,
we're over time, fool. We gotta come back and
Oh,
finish
sorry.
your story."
I miss you, Jessica.
So it's the comedypost.sg. Our next show is March 15th. If you want to see who's gonna be hooked up, you gotta check out our Instagram to find out who's gonna be free this month.
Yeah.
It's not me.
No, it's not him. So it's gonna be March 15th.
But you're gonna be there.
$10.
Right?
No, I won't be there. I got to show that.
What the fuck?
$10, and it's
I did
showtime
that
starts
show
at
3
8:30.
months. I did 3 months in a row of that show, and you know I love doing that show, but I can't go every month because I have other shows to do.
And
too.
we can't have them every month because then people are gonna be like, "We already heard this joke." You gotta give them a little bit at a time.
But he
man.
comes fresh every time. He said, "You hear the man said that."
Yeah, he does.
I do, but I still need a fucking. I don't want.
It's the comedy post, not fucking Twan's comedy post.
Yeah, it's true.
You know
Twan's
what I mean?
comedy show.
Twan's comedy.
Tweezy's last.
Twan Davis.
This podcast has been brought to you by murder
and rape.
What I'm about to do to everyone in this room.
And I'm Dre Day all day, where you can get a hold of me at www.superaudionetwork.com, where you catch past episodes, Instagram, Facebook, all in one place. You could buy gear. You could buy our t-shirts, hats, and all that shit from there. And we're going to have, like I said, the comedy show is going to be coming up in May. We're going to have a live comedy show here from the Elvis Studios. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be fun. And Walter, the homie's helping me put it together. Thanks to you guys for being here and doing this dumb shit with me.
Yep.
Thanks to the lady off camera who doesn't want to
Denisa?
be. I was going to identify her, but that's on you.
Well, I keep calling her babe. I think everybody's gonna figure it out.
I mean, I thought you were calling me babe this whole time. That. Fuck. All right.
It's consensual, babe, though.
Thanks. Same way I like to. And by the way, tell that lady, the lady Jessica, that I would love to have her on the show. If we could ever get her in here.
Jessica Wellington.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if she
She's
ever has
a
time.
really I'll hit her up. She's a real busy woman.
Super busy.
Yeah, super busy, dude.
But
she's one of the busiest people I know.
Till next time,
Yeah.
same way I like to end every show is. Not that one.
Still waiting on that heifer, Julio. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Yo, cool.
You're cool. And fuck you, I'm out.
Burger to the face. Good shit, bro. Love that movie. yes, I love that movie.
You're